dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Basic. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's my.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends, and again to my Canadian viewers, happy Thanksgiving Monday. Good to see everybody here. Welcome. Erin, good to see you. Captain UK, welcome. Vine Fortuna, good to see you, my friend. Captain USA, good to see you. Zach Aviation, good to see you. Life Begins at 40, good to see you. Vaj, good to see you. Grant, good to see you. Tony Baldo, good to see you. Scott, welcome. Russ, Robert Musselwhite, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you. Captain Ice Cream, celebrating 18 months as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your continued support, sir. I appreciate you. 18 months, man. So close to that 2 year. 6 more months, and you got your 2-year badge. Alex, good to see you. Captain Aviation, good to see you. Mox, good to see you. Monsieur Javis, good to see you, my friend. Jacob, good to see you. Gary P, good to see you. Santiago, good to see you. John Xander Lizondo, welcome. Captain Tim, hello. Please stop with the bullshit. You're already starting. You're already saying Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. Just don't be an idiot, man. Just enjoy the streams, please, before you lose another account on this channel. Hello from Netherlands. Cloudy day here today. It is rainy and cold here today as well, man. Yep. Mike, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Defect, good to see you. Zach, good to see you. Tyrex, good to see you. Dude Dragon, good to see you. Mike Jones, welcome. Ben, good to see you, dude. Zachary, good to see you. Danny Schneider, good to see you as well. Dude Dragos, welcome. Abdul, good to see you. Rocco, good to see you. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. If you want to see an airport tour, I suggest taking a quick look at yesterday's stream. We did a full tour of the airport. I basically brought it everywhere, the airplane and the camera system. So if you're looking for an in-depth FlyTampa, just go look at yesterday's stream. And other than that, I'll obviously be showcasing the airport today as well. But I'm not going to. I do have a dinner that I need to attend to, so I can't make the stream go crazy long this evening. It already looks like it's crazy busy on VATSIM, just as I predicted. I think everybody's excited that we finally have a proper EHAM. So that's good. That's great news. 19 degrees Celsius, so not cold, Captain. Not for me, man. For me, I think it's 9 degrees today or something like that. 9 Celsius, 10 Celsius or something. But you didn't do a donut. You're right, I didn't. I didn't, man. Kamaransky, what's up, man? Been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well, dude. Captain Dom, good to see you. Do Canadians eat turkey on Thanksgiving? Yes. I forgot to take a picture. I was so hungry last night. I forgot to take a picture of my plate. Yesterday consisted of smoked ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, carrots, green beans, stuffing, and gravy just poured all on top of it everywhere in every amount. Belgian Flight Sim Life, 16 months. Let's have a look at this beauty. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support. I truly do appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yo, Gab, just out of curiosity, I saw your message this morning. Sorry, man. I had a million things to do this morning. I did not get the sound pack working. As I mentioned, Vine, I honestly like the PMDG sounds. The amount of work that has to be done to get this, although I'm sure, as you know, it's not that much, but it's just a pain in the ass, dude. I really don't care. If the sounds for this aircraft were terrible, I would go through the bullshit of adding the FT sound pack. But the fact that you have to, like, just too much shit, man. I just don't care, right? It was as simple as all the other sound packs with a drag and drop, and you just leave it in the community folder or in the aircraft folder. Hey, man, everything's good to go. But I don't want to start fucking with, like, config files and just to make sounds work. I don't care, dude. The sounds in the PMDG are perfectly fine for me. I'm not saying that the FT Sim sound pack is not good by any means. It is great sounds, but these are perfectly fine for me, dude. I'm not messing around with sound packs. Sean, good to see you, dude. 12 months. It's Happy Thanksgiving Cap, 1 year anniversary today. It is. Sean, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Huge enough floaties too, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredibly kind, man. I really, really, really do appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. The sounds in the PMDG are more realistic. I mean, that's what a lot of people have been telling me as well. So, like I said, if the PMDG sound pack wasn't good, I would definitely add a sound pack, but I actually think that the PMDG sound pack is fantastic. So, I just don't feel there's a need for a sound pack. Not for this aircraft. For the default 747, 787, sure, absolutely, right? But I'm surprised they went with an A320neo to replace their NGs. I think they'll split between a 350 and their 777s. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Canadians celebrate about 6 weeks before the U.S. Correct, yes. Would you recommend buying X-Plane 12? It depends. Are you already invested in X-Plane? Do you already have a lot of add-on sceneries, utilities, add-on aircraft? Then I would say it probably is worth it. If you're just getting started in X-Plane and you're looking for an alternate simulator, just be prepared to spend thousands of dollars to get that simulator up to the standard that we're probably used to with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, GSX is stuck on the never-ending loading screen. I reinstalled, changed airports, changed aircraft, disabled firewall, ran FS Updater, you name it, reading forums, and looks like there isn't else to do. Man, that sucks. I've never had that problem, so unfortunately I cannot help you out with that one. The only thing that I can suggest, man, is make sure that it's completely removed from your computer. Go to your documents folder, delete anything that is involved with GSX. Obviously, something's hanging up and it's causing issues, right? That would be my only suggestion, man. I'm pretty sure it sounds like you've already done that. But, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, friends, welcome to Amsterdam. The sun is about to set, so let's get the hell out of here. Apparently, there's an event going on in Copenhagen. Which is always fun. We like events in Copenhagen. Copenhagen ATC is always absolutely fantastic. So let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We've got about an hour into Copenhagen this evening. So we'll go ahead and start with that. So first things first, battery switch will come on. I'll turn the sounds up here so we can hear everything. Beautiful. Let's go and get the ground power to the on position. Good. It's going to bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. Let's get some panel brightness up on this guy. Let's go and get our Adir set as well. We're going to go left side nav, right side nav. Good. Continue our flows down here. Forward fuel pump can come on. Everything else looks good here. That all looks good. We'll arm our emergency exits. Good. Chime only goes on. Get the window heat on. Good. Everything else looks good there. We'll bump up. We're looking for 37,000 feet. So we'll bug up 37,000 feet. I'm also going to get my checklist open. Just so I have it ready to go so we can do some stuff. Good. Everything looks good up there. Happy with that. That's good. We'll get the logo light on as well. Good. All that is good. Cool. We're boarding up our passengers, so that's all set there. Beautiful. Cool. Spend some time down here on the CDU. First thing I want to do is PMDG setup, aircraft displays. I just want to make sure that we're in pounds. There we go. Good. And everything else should be fine. Cool. Let's go to FS actions. Let's go to payload on the 0 fuel weights. This scenery runs better than the default scenery. So for those of you that are wondering about performance, it runs better than the handcrafted scenery. That's my general consensus. Let's see what it likes when we push back and we have all of our screens up and stuff like that. We'll see if we notice any performance hit. But so far, I would say that it is it's better than it's better than the counterpart. So cool. 0 fuel weight today. We're looking for 136.1. We'll bug that up. Good. 95% load on the aircraft. Going to be a heavy flight. Fuel for today's flight, 13,510 pounds. We'll bug that up as well. 13,510. Good. Return. Good. We'll go to the FM seat. We're going to go to pause and it. I need to update my AirAC, and AirAC came out yesterday, so I'll have to make sure I do that this week coming up. We're sitting on the ground here in EHAM. We'll throw that into our reference airport. Beautiful. That looks good to me. Is the EHAM scenery released? Yes, there's a link in the description. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat as well. Not hard to have better performance than handcrafted. That's damn right. Let's go to our next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. We'll go to route tab. We do have a company route. So we'll go EHAM to EKCH. We'll go ahead and throw that up to our company route. Good. Call sign today, KLM 11 Bravo, I believe. Yes, nice and easy for us to remember. We'll activate and execute that. How beautiful. As far as ATC goes here in Amsterdam, I think we're fully staffed up. Yes, we've got ground, tower, and departure online. So we've got ATIS information Lima, landing 27, departing 24. That'll be nice. Transition level 4,000 feet. Winds are 280 at 9 knots. Good. First Officer Daisy's in the cockpit. What are you doing today? What are you doing? Erin, thanks so much for your business class subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate it, man. If you want to see a full tour, man, just check out the stream yesterday, dude. I did a full tour, but we will do a full tour once we get our way back. Please remember, it's a holiday today. I can't really just stand around and do like tours and stuff like that. I spent a good like 30 minutes, 40 minutes yesterday doing a whole tour of the airport. So if you're curious and you just want to see what the airport looks like, just head over to the yesterday's stream, man. That's the easiest way for me to do that. I can't really sit around and do full-blown tours today, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. I do have to kind of get my ass in gear and make sure that we get this stream done, because we are doing the return flight as well. So hope you understand. Hope that makes sense. Don't worry, man. I mean, and again, you're probably going to see every streamer making content with this scenery over the next week or two. So yeah. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. It is. Yes. All right, we've got information. Lima. Let's go ahead and tune to ground 121805. Go ahead and get that in here. 805. God, I hate these. Hate that they're going with these 05 frequencies now instead of. Is the FlyTampa EHAM good? It is. You want a little quick little here? Look, here's a quick little. Here's a quick little show. Look at all the airplanes. Holy shit! This is busy right now, chat. This is busy, but yes, the scenery is absolutely fantastic. It's everything we've possibly wanted in a Amsterdam scenery. I feel like it's much better than, like I said, the counterpart, the handcrafted scenery. Although it's not hard to beat handcrafted scenery, right? Swift Jam, what's up? Belgian Flights and Pilot gifting a membership to Ben. Ben, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That is extremely kind. Look at the Fokker. The KLM Fokker. Can you just go and like visit this thing? It's pretty cool, man. This almost looks like a little like a lounge or something like that up here, like a spotting lounge or something. It's pretty cool. But yes, the scenery is absolutely fantastic, like absolutely fantastic. So if you're on the fence about it, you're not quite sure, trust me, it is far better than default scenery. Far better. Chad, I'm looking at the amount of aircraft that are around here right now, and I'm just thinking that we may have to log off VATSIM today. I'm keeping it real with you guys. As I mentioned, I have a dinner that I have to go to tonight. I can't really. We'll see what it's like. I'll try and grab my clearance, but something tells me we're going to be waiting here for probably 30 minutes before we end up getting any clearance. There's so many aircraft down on the ground as well. Are we flying real time? It is real time, yes. You can go inside and watch the plane spot. Nice. You don't have to have a ticket, do you? Or is that just like a, you can do whatever, you know? There's a cafe on top of the panorama terrace. Very cool. FlyTampa does very nice airports. They do, man. Yeah.
Charlie 11 via left Alpha, KLM 1.
I just have a feeling we're going to be waiting forever for this. I'll try and get some calls in. But...
We could 514 got the for cleared to Tel Aviv information link on board.
You'll be arriving at EKCH on VATSIM. I'm going to wait and see, man. We're going to wait and see. Like I said, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best, but we'll just wait and see here. I feel like it's just going to be crazy busy, but keep an eye. We're keeping above 30 FPS. There's probably 30 or 40 airplanes on the ground now, so Yeah. It's not like Thanksgiving and you need to attend a family event. Yes, exactly. I know people have a hard time thinking. People just think I'm being lazy or something like that. But, yeah.
Bergie to Sierra departure, runway 24, initially climb flight level 60, squawking.
Do we have the ND2 Sierra?
Edinburgh, Bergie to out of runway 24, initially climb flight level 60 and squawk 6263.
Almost 6275.
6275. KLM 1293.
KLM 1293, read back correct.
Info Lima.
1020, contact me for push and start.
See how this goes.
Bilko KLM 1293.
Skipper ground, good evening. KLM 11 Bravo with information Lima. IFR to Copenhagen, please.
KLM 11 Bravo, cleared Copenhagen on deck to Sierra departure, runway 24, initially climb flight level 60, squawking 3157.
Cleared to Copenhagen, ND2 Sierra departure, runway 24, initial climb, flight level 60, squawk 3157, KLM 11 Bravo.
KLM 11 Bravo, read correct, Mike, QNH 1020, and contact me for push.
Okay, we're actually ready to push if we can do that now.
Stand by. Easy.
I'm just calling for push now so we can get the hell out of here, chat. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Just so we're ready to go. I think we're done boarding. Are we done boarding? Boarding complete. Okay, we're done boarding, so that's good. And what do we need to push on to? We need to push on to Alpha. Yeah. And then we need to put our squawk code so that he can see us. 3157, 3157, and we'll turn that. He should see us anyway, so that's fine. Okay, APU's coming up. Let's come down here. We'll finish our flight plan. Let's go to departures. We're going to be on the ND2 Sierra, runway 24. Execute that. Beautiful. And then we can go to our legs tab. We don't need to do much after that. We'll leave the arrival blank. Actually, you know what? It's only an hour flight. We might as well plug in the arrival now. We're expecting 22 right for the arrival today. So it's going to be on the Tootle 3 Charlie arrival. So the Tootle 3 Charlie. Good, and we're going to plan for the ILS 22 right. Good. Wait. 22 right? No, that's not right. 22 right. It's always 22 left. Why would they give me 22 right for arrival? Simbrief, man. Simbrief is smoking the good sometimes, dude. I swear. Tootle 3 Charlie. ILS 22 left. They never land 22 right. And we'll execute that. Good. Go to our legs. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Good. Cool. Go to our NITREF. Let's plug in some information. 136.1. Fuel 13.6. Reserves 3. Cost index 35. Cruise level 370. Good. Average wind component today. 310 at 60. Nice, like, quartering headwind-ish. Transition altitude was 4,000 feet, so we'll bug that up. Good, we'll execute that. Good. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing, sorry. N1 takeoff, we're going to do a slight derate, 95.1 on the takeoff, that's good. Flaps will be 5 degrees, CG weight today, 25.5, and then we've got our V-speeds. We'll leave those blank for now. Good. Let's go to the overhead. We'll make sure that APU gens are online. Good. Seatbelt sign is online as well. APU bleed. Push and startup approved on Alpha. Thanks so much. KLM 11 Bravo. Okay. That is good. That is good. That is set. Beautiful. We're cleared for pushbacks. Let's go GSX. Prepare for pushback. Good. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our doors. We're going to close the door. We're going to go back. We're going to go to ground services. We're going to release the ground power, remove the wheel chocks. I have to get the park brakes on. There we go. Good. Cool. Let's finish the checklist. Wrong SID? What do you mean wrong SID? Oh shit, you're right. We're on the ND2 Sierra. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I put in the Yankee. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got it. We're good. Thank you. Good eyes, chat. This is why you are the best first officers in the business, chat. We got it in now. ND2 Sierra. I don't know why I picked the Yankee. All right, beautiful. Let's run through our checklist here quickly. Interior and exterior inspection complete. Circuit breakers are checked. Nav and display switches normal and auto. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Engine bleed air switches are on. Pressurization panel is set 37,000 feet. Pressurization mode selector is on auto. Oxygen panels are checked left side, checked right side. Altimeters, 1019, set and cross-check, 1019, set and cross-checked. Flight nav instruments checked, warning and annunciator lights checked, speed brake is down, takeoff warning is checked and closed. Engine start levers are cut off, stab trim switches, our normal fire warning system has been, well, the first officer should have checked it, but we'll just check it again. There we go. Checked, radios and transponders are set, radar is off, rudder and aileron trim free and zero, parking brake is set, windows closed and locked, left side closed and locked, right side. Flight attendant briefing has been completed, departure briefing has been completed. We're going to go, which way are we going here? We need to go to runway 24. 24, we're going to go tail left. Tail left. Logbook and QRH is on board, fuel required 13.1, we've got 13.5 on board, so we're looking good there. Beautiful, our pre-flight checklist is complete. Pushback checklist, doors are closed and locked. Hydraulic panel is set. Fuel pumps are set. Air conditioning panel is set. Recall has been... Oops, sorry, no. Flight deck door closed and locked, and transponder is transponding. Good. We'll go ahead and release our park brake. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and get our pushback. Beautiful. And we should be getting our pushback. Good. There she goes. Let's go to the overhead. Everything looks good up there. Pumps are good. All that's good. We'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2 over to ground. And we're looking down here for start valve open. There it is. And we're looking for N2 percentage rising. Turn the sounds up here for engine start. All right, let's look for 25% before we introduce fuel. Number 2. Here comes 25%. We'll intro fuel. Number 2. Get ready for a busy EHAM center. It will be. Yeah, yaw damper comes on afterwards. Yes, anti-collision light. Thank you. Should have been first officer. There are so many people here on the ground. It's crazy, man. Just a tip, be ready with a tug connected when you call for push. We kind of plan around it. Yep, thank you. The tug was basically connected when I called for push. We were about 30 seconds away, not even for that. Like I said, it's insanely busy, so that's why I wanted to just make sure we got our clearance beforehand. Engine number 1 over to ground. And start valve is open, and we're looking for an N2 percentage on the rise. What checklist am I using? The checklist that I'm using for world flights, when we fly the 737 around the world. I love his accent. Jesus, set the parking brake. Almost sounds Italian. And 25% will introduce fuel number 1. Give you a nice wing view. Who decided to name the anti-collision light? Good question. I don't know. How's the performance of the scenery? Off of VATSIM, fantastic. On VATSIM, just as good as about you would expect. We really need somebody to come out with like a 480p version of like these textures, man. If you think about it, every single air, that's a 4K texture, 4K texture, 4K texture, 4K texture, every single 4K texture, 4K texture. It's just, it's too much, man. It's too demanding. This is why we lose so much performance on VATSIM using FSLTL. I forget what the other one is. I forget. All these guys telling you what to do, I don't know how you deal with it, man. Most people have good intentions. That's kind of how I look at it, man. I'm not perfect by any means. I forget some things here and there, as you saw this morning. I messed up the SID and I forgot my anti-collision light. It is what it is, man. I don't let it. Like I said, man, I like to think that people have the best intentions at heart. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at it, man. Nice pushback. Yeah, that's GSX, man. That is GSX. All right, flaps position 5 for takeoff. Good. Let's go upstairs. We've got our engine gen, left side, right side, yaw damper, probe heats. EPU bleed goes off, packs to the auto position, isolation valve to auto, engine bleeds are on, 37,000 set and checked. EPU goes off. Actually, I'll follow the checklist. We'll do that. That's good there. Beautiful. Okay, after start checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice as required, air conditioning panel set, recall checked, auto brakes over to RTO, after start checklist complete. Let's get our V speeds in now. 40, 41, 49, so we'll bug up 149. Initial climb was flight level 60, so 6,000 feet initially on the climb. We'll bug 6,000. Good. We'll go flight director left side, right side. LNAV can go on. We're not going to arm VNAV, as you know that. And then we'll bug up runway heading, which will be 240 in case of an incident or something. If we need to go runway heading, 240 on that. It's actually like 237, I think. Good. Okay. That's all set. That's all set. Beautiful. Taxi checklist, flaps 555 green, takeoff speeds 40, 41, 49 set, thrust 94.0, takeoff 1 set. Stab trim, we need 4.97 on the trim, so we'll bring that down just a little bit. 497 is basically 5. Good, we'll call that there. Flight controls are free and clear checked. Taxi checklist is complete. Beautiful. We'll try and get a word in now, and we'll get ourselves our taxi instructions. Beautiful. Why don't you activate VNAV? So, World Flight. World Flight is a we use a certain checklist for World Flight, and you can see here that auto throttle gets armed before the takeoff checklist. So like basically when you're pulling up to the runway, as well as VNAV does not get engaged until I believe it's 500 feet, 400 feet or something like that. So yeah, there are 69 airplanes waiting for takeoff. Gee, that can't be right. There's maybe 69 airplanes here on the ground. I believe that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's chaos, man. It's chaos. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. I really do appreciate it. And we're just waiting for our taxi clearance, and then we'll get everything on. DNHXC coming in with another $8 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, dude. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a great... You're in the future. I hope you're having a great Tuesday morning. Morning. Just an FYI, in response to the as required on the checklist should be position of the switch, so anti-ice off. Yes, well, as required. You may need anti-ice on, right? But anti-ice, we're just gonna, yeah, I'm still gonna call it as required. There are 28 planes on the ground for departure, 4 planes taxiing in. Gotcha. Love EHAM right now. It's like real life super busy coverage. It is. TCAS is off. Yeah, again, guys, please, man. How long have you guys been here? Chill, man. Chill. Well, I'm following a checklist, okay? Before takeoff checklist, you have to have runway position, and then transponder goes to TARA. All right, transponder's on right now. It's on XPNDR. He can see me. Please don't worry. Please also be remembered, I am using a checklist. I know that we're probably doing things a little bit differently than you may do it, and how I normally do it. I'm using a checklist, okay? We're following the checklist, all right? So any issues that you see me doing, it could be SOP dependent as well. So yeah, just chill. Everybody take a deep breath in. Remember, we're in a simulator. It doesn't fucking matter. And breathe out. Ah, yes. It doesn't fucking matter. Breathe out. Ah, yes. See, woosah, chat. Woosah. Alright. He moved. There we go. Now we call. I was just waiting for him to move. I didn't want to clog up the radios. I was waiting for him to move. And then, yeah, we'll call for our taxi now. Should be pretty easy. Skip around. 8 people stepping on one another.
2 people at the same time.
Skip ground, KLM 11 Bravo, ready taxi 24.
KLM, yeah, KLM 11 Bravo, taxi over point Sierra 6 runway 24.
Over point Sierra 6 runway 24, thanks, KLM 11 Bravo. Okay, park brakes off, taxi lights on.
All the best to you and everyone in chat. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you. I really do appreciate you, man. Mr. Midnight Maverick dropping the $5 donation as well. He is my chief pilot, by the way. Mr. Maverick is chief operating pilot for World Flight. So everybody just listen to what he said, you know? There we go. I noticed the World Flight, there is a Cali crew. Appears to be some of the SoCal crew members from last year. What happened with this? Somebody has a new sim. I don't know, dude. I don't pay attention to any of the drama or anything going on, dude. I'm just part of the SoCal crew. I think somebody built their own simulator and they either left or poached some of the people from the SoCal crew. I think that's what happened, but I don't know, dude. I don't really pay attention to any of that. I'm there for the SoCal crew, man.
Captain is following his flows and checklist perfectly. There are 100 different ways to do what he doing. This is just the SoCal crew SOP way.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to you, Mr. Midnight Maverick. Can't wait, dude. 26 days? 26 days till I'm there for World Flight, man. It's going to be absolutely epic. Andre, celebrating 15 months. As Flight Sim Police need to breathe more. Hope you are well, Cap. I hope you are well as well, man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you as always. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to Sierra 6, chat. So we're going Alpha 7, Sierra 6. That's going to be the easiest way for us to do that. Slot in right behind the KLM right here. You should name all the numbers of your call sign separately. KLM 11 Bravo. No biggie. But that's just the way we do it in Europe. You could. I don't know. I feel like that's like now we're nitpicking when it comes to stuff like that. Unless the controller tells me that we're going to do something, I don't know. This should be Alpha 7, right? Yes, Alpha 7. And where's Sierra 6? Sierra 6 should be right here, right? Yeah, this is Sierra 6, not Sierra 7. Is that Sierra 6? Yeah, Sierra 6. Okay. Did you set TARA just before entering the runway? Correct. Yeah. So here is Sierra 6 for us. That's where he wanted us to go. Sierra 6 short of 2-4. Good. And now we can do some of our before takeoff checklist. Runway position 2-4 inside outside. That might have been for me. I might have missed that. Hold on. Flaps 5-5 green. No. Navigation briefing complete. Takeoff warnings are checked. Auto throttle gets armed. Engine start switches over to continuous. Transponder goes TARA. Thank you, chat. And flight attendants, we've received for departure. And there we go. Okay, I'm pretty sure he gave me over to Tower. So I'm going to get over to Tower, which is on 1923. 1923. Good, 1923 is in.
Handoff is automatic, 121-805. Okay, I didn't know it.
And I think departure is 121205.
337, runway 24, cleared for takeoff with 3003, 9 knots, bye-bye.
24 clear takeoff, like KLM 337.
121.
Left 2505, runway 27, clear for land with 3003, 9 knots.
Thank you, the phone clear for land, KLM 21,
The tower, good evening, KLM 11 Bravo, short CR6.
KLM 1 Bravo, behind the departing company, line up and wait, runway 24, Sierra 6, behind.
Behind the departing company, we'll line up and wait CR6 behind KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, there we go. Landing lights, turn-offs, strobes, wing lights. Good. Before takeoff checklist is complete. How is the scenery? Fantastic. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Right in par with a lot of the FlyTampa stuff, man. It's really good. It's really well done.
November 2, ready for taxi instructions back to gate.
Fly my Airbus A320ceo to Miami right now. Very cool. Enjoy that, man.
Thank you. Easy 4362.
The FPS, yeah, there's like 30-something airplanes here on the ground right now. The FPS was perfectly fine yesterday when we were flying on, not on VATSIM. We were getting like 50 FPS everywhere we were going, so just keep in mind, VATSIM model matching, it takes an insane amount of performance, man. It sucks.
707, hello, copy approach number 3. KLM 1 Bravo, runway 24, cleared for takeoff with 3003, 9 knots, bye-bye.
Runway 11 cleared for takeoff, goodbye, thanks for ATC. Alright, let's do it, friends. Yo, cam's going on. Throttle's up. 240%. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, friends. Toga. Takeoff power set. Select nose down pressure.
Airspeed's alive.
Thank you.
80 knots.
Neutral, cross check. You're up. Departure, good evening, KLM 11 Bravo, 11 Bravo, sorry, 2200 for flight level 60.
KLM 11 Bravo, hello, identified. Turn left and take a left turn heading 050, climb flight level 130.
Our left turn, I think you said 050 and climb flight level 10, correct?
So left turn heading 050, climb flight level 130.
Right, left turn 050 and we'll climb 130, KLM 11 Bravo. Right, we are on heading select now, and we're going to go flight level change. I'm just going to bug up 250 because he's got us doing some weird things right now. And he wants us up to 13,000 feet, so we'll bug up 13,000. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's go flaps up 1.
Left turn heading 020.
Continue left turn 020, KLM 11 Bravo.
KLM 337, turn left.
Right, we're through 4,000 feet, standard.
337.
Standard. Interesting that they gave us a SID out of here, but now it's just basically vectors.
KLM 06 Hotel, reduce speed 220 knots. 220 knots, 06 Hotel. KLM 1962, maintain speed 250 knots.
Maintain speed 250.
220, we're going flaps clean.
KLM 11 Bravo, report heading to Amsterdam radar 124.880, bye-bye.
124880 will announce our heading, KLM 11 Bravo. Thanks for ATC, goodbye.
Bye-bye, KLM 337, same for you, report your heading to Amsterdam radar 124.880, bye-bye.
124880, chat. 124880.
707, hello again, effective out of Flight 0827.
Yep, Amsterdam, KLM 337, we're doing a heading of 040.
Hello, KLM 337, continue the heading, climb flight level 250.
250.
It's our radar. Hello, KLM 11 Bravo, heading 020.
Hello, KLM 11 Bravo, continue on this heading, climb flight level 250.
Continue this heading, climb flight level 250, KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, this heading 250. Man, that was a workload on that departure. I wasn't expecting that. Sheesh. I feel like we did a good job. We're still hand flying. 7,500 feet. Wasn't too bad. A little bit sloppy, but direct to Bedham for KLM 11 Bravo. Thank you. Alright, Bedham, VNAV, LNAV. Let's go. And we're on course. Just like that. Beautiful. And we're coming up to 10,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is going on. Back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Not a bad departure, chat. Not too bad. After takeoff checklist, flaps are up, landing gear is up and off, packs in the auto position, engine bleeds are on, pressurization panel is checked. Engine start switches will go off, and APU is in the off position after takeoff checklist complete. Beautiful. What system do you use for your Microsoft? Wait, what system do you use for your FMC? You can put exclamation point FMC gens. You can check the link in the description, man. It's by Cockpit Master. Cockpit Master. Just to give you a heads up, it is an $800 FMC. I agree, the price is far too high. It should be like $400. Frame gen would help with all the AI on the ground. Correct. Yes. Any GSX profile for the new EHAM? I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. It'd be nice when someone releases a good Max package. PMDG is going to be doing the Max. That's something to be excited about. Man, look at the clouds down there. I love like this time of day. It's beautiful. Using Rex Weather Force? Nope, default weather, man. Jake dropping the $10 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Jake. Thank you very much, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Thanks for support, man. There already is a GSX profile on the FlyTampa forums. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yes, Daniel. Let's not talk about that, man. Let's not talk about that. Obviously, I've heard about that. It's very unfortunate that we still live in a world where people feel that they need to fight the way that they are, man. It's really sad, to be honest with you. Is there a release date? No, David. They're going to release the 777 and then they're going to go back and do the 737 MAX.
Unable to 10 at the moment. That's above our maximum speed. Okay, what's your maximum? 305? Roger, flight 305. 305, KLM 267.
I'd love to make my own MiG-2, but I don't think a 3D printer can handle the small buttons accurately.
Hello, lift 6 Kilo Alpha, passing flight 904 for 130.
Hello, lift 6 Kilo Alpha, flight to Napro, climb to level 250.
Hi Captain, this is Jake from the future. Hopefully when you get the cash it still be valid : CPT facepalm : CPT facepalm : CPT facepalm : CPT facepalm : CPT facepalm.
Jake, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, Jake. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's incredibly kind. Thanks, dude. Hopefully it's still valid in the future. Nice. Is that sun setting? I think that's sun. Oh, it's over on this side. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Retractables can come off. Stupid GSX thing. That can come off. That can go off as well. Good. And then landing lights down until 18,000. The clouds are beautiful. They are. Yeah. Is this live weather? Live weather, live time. Yep. Somebody was asking about the specs to run this PC. Exclamation point specs in chat, or again, check the link in the description, guys. Everything, all the questions that you would most likely need to ask about peripherals that I'm using, or anything like that. Everything's in the description down below if you have any questions. How are the clouds so sharp? They're on ultra. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but ultra clouds. Sacrifice a couple frames just to have those bad boys on ultra. Rado, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a great Monday.
KLM 27 Kilo, request for descent. 27 Kilo descent by level 100. 100, KLM 27.
Did a real world flight in the ATR, Isle of Man to London City, Logan Air. Ooh, nice. How was that? Sounds like a fun one. We're through 18,000 feet. We are. Lights. Good. And climb checklist, altimeter, standard. Climb checklist complete. 9 minutes into our flight, we're coming through 20,000 feet, chat. Brian, good to see you, man. Are we doing a round trip? Yes. The return flight may have to be done off of VATSIM. Just because I just don't think I'm going to have enough time to get like clearance and worry about traffic. And so if we do the return flight, it's going to have to be offline. I hope you understand it. It is Canadian Thanksgiving. I have a dinner that I have to attend to, and I would love to do the round trip, but In order to do that, we're most likely going to have to be offline. I don't think he's given us higher than 2.5. Has he? I guess we'll find out here in a second, but I don't think he's given us higher than 250, unless I missed something. Family is more important? Well, you don't really have a choice. It's not even my family. It's my extended family. It's the fiance's family, so. Jason, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. Canadian Thanksgiving is different than U.S. Thanksgiving? Yes, it's about 6 weeks early. Yeah, 6 weeks earlier. I always found it kind of weird how the U.S. does Thanksgiving and then like not even a month later it's Christmas. I don't know. I like having Thanksgiving and then like a couple months later Christmas, you know? I find the U.S., their Thanksgiving and their Christmas is just way too close. It ends up being way too close. We'll see if he gives us higher. I don't think maybe he cleared me to 35, but I don't know. Does the CPU play a big role in Microsoft Flight Simulator? I have a 37 and an i7, a 10700K, but I always have lag. Yes, it does. This simulator is extremely CPU intensive. Level 260 for KLM 11 Bravo. Could be a lot of a delay hold at EHAM 66 arrivals. Yeah, that's exactly why I said we're probably going to do the return flight, but we're going to do the return flight offline. But I wanted to get one flight in because I knew Faten was going to be bumping. I knew everybody and anybody was going to be here flying out of Amsterdam today, especially with the scenery just releasing yesterday. Fevers, what's up? Good to see you, man. Wonder if they'll make a CPU, GPU use more evenly. They have to. They have to. Does it mean I have to buy a better CPU for gaming with FPS like yours? I mean, Unicom 1228, thanks for wonderful ATC. Have fun today.
Thank you, sir.
122.8. I know that these controllers are having a blast right now with all the. Amsterdam has incredible ATC services, very much like Copenhagen. Copenhagen and Amsterdam, even, you know, I find they're right up there with like the German ATC with some of like Langen Radar and those guys as well. They do incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. So you know they must be excited to get this new scenery out and have everybody up here. 370 is in. We're climbing. 370. Beautiful. There's another wing view here. Did I not? Oh, yeah, that would be why. Hang on, let me check for my release copy of EHAM. With the new sim up, they seem to be getting great performance now. I don't know what it is, but maybe the higher, maybe now the computer had to start over. I don't know. Could be the fresh reinstall of Windows in the sim as well, though, Maverick, right? Definitely could be that for sure. Chris, thanks for your subscription, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Appreciate it, man. I did pick up, I got some new sceneries for us to check out next week. So I reached out to AnyBuilds. I got a review copy of the new San Diego, the BM AM Sim World San Diego. So we'll take a look at that. And they also sent me over, and this one is specifically for Seat 2A. They sent me over, there's new scenery for, there's new scenery for Tijuana. And they sent me over the Magsoft Tijuana. And this one is specifically for Seat 2A. We picked up some Tijuana scenery, so maybe we can pick him up at the Hong Kong Club. It was the Hong Kong Club or something like that. But yeah, this is the Tijuana airport, so we're going to be flying in and out of Tijuana next week as well, which means we'll probably do some Viva Airbus. Viva Airbus, there you go. Or maybe we'll do some, who's the other one? Volaris. We'll do some Volaris ops, but yeah, pretty good scenery. And I was kind of, you know, the reason why we haven't flown in and out of Tijuana is just because we didn't really have any good scenery. And the departure out of Tijuana is actually really cool. You have to basically make a huge left turn after departure to avoid flying into U.S. airspace. So that will be next week. We'll have a fun week next week for sure. So Day 13 has done wonders in performance. Good, right? Could be that's a positive from hell I went through for a week. No kidding, dude. I feel like more, dude. You're waiting for your computer for like a month. Thank God you had the gaming laptop, right? Yeah. Down in Tijuana, one cold winter night. Go, man. Not the Hong Kong club. Oh boy. Yeah. Mr. Seat 2A. When are we flying the A320? Next week, man. Next week. So Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we'll be in the A320. It'll be a lot of fun. Will you do Vertical Sim Provo? It's very nice. Yes, that will also be on the list for next week. Some Allegiant ops. Yes, that is also on the list for next week. We've got a busy week next week. Probably a lot of West Coast flying. FedEx used to operate KSAN to MMTJ on a 7.5. Was quicker than going through the border crossing. That would actually be crazy. Fly-by-wire got incredible sound update. It did. So we may take the fly-by-wire out next week. Maybe we'll do a split. We'll take the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We shall see. Hey, Cap, are you using any shaders or color correction overlay? No. This is all default. Default simulator, man. You used to flying A320s? I love me a good A320. Split would be awesome. Croatia? We've been there before. Yeah, we'll definitely go back for sure. He kept wait to be winter in Europe and do the flight night flights full ATC snow on the airports. Yeah, it'd be cool, man, for sure. Blah blah. I just got new sounds too, really good. I have to say it's a freeware, a lot of effort. It is, yes. I feel like they maybe feel a little bit of a push now that we've got the Innie builds A320 Neo coming out. But yeah, it's good nonetheless, right? Competition is good. Means we usually get better products out of it, right? What's the plan for Thursday evening? Going back to Toronto? I don't know yet. I have not decided, to be honest with you. I have not decided. We'll have to wait and see, man. I want to get on Pilot Edge one of these evenings, so we might do some Pilot Edge ops on Thursday evening. I want to kind of showcase what Pilot Edge can be like during the nighttime when there's full ATC and a lot more people than when we're flying, you know, in the afternoon. So Poland one day, yes, would love to visit Poland. Yeah, they're going to be Pyongyang airports in this year. I have no clue, dude. No clue. We definitely need another A320 after the Innie builds Neo. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of Airbuses, but it's a popular airplane, man. Look at that crosswind right now. 61 knot. Quartering crosswind. Actually, it's almost a dead crosswind. Slight tailwind to it, but see an airplane right up there. I don't know if we're on the same... I feel like we're on the same path. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if he's climbing either. I don't know how we got so close, but... Latin VFR should update their San Diego. Hasn't been updated in years, and that's why there's a market for a second San Diego, in my opinion. Could be, yeah. Latin VFR doesn't really update, though, man. Those guys are busy creating all those wonderful airplanes for Xbox. Kappa. A320 simulator. News from Boeing. Boeing's to even it out. Maybe, man. Isn't Aerosoft making a 330? They are. Yeah. Have you ever done Santos Dumont? We've done it a ton. You can go find some more on the channel, man. We actually did one not that long ago. We did Santos Dumont. Looks like he's at 330 or he's descending already. It almost looks like he's descending. I don't know. We're climbing up above him. Hopefully it won't be a factor. Look at that view right there, chat. Hello, Captain. Nice to be able to join you. Manifestations in the country are not letting anybody move. Everybody's stuck at home, so flight sim it is. Yeah, it's crazy right now, man. Release date, May 23-24. Something like that. I love the paper sceneries, but the static aircraft are ridiculous. KLM 190 at Syracuse, and there's no way I've found to disable them. Who has that? A KLM 190. That sounds like some X-Plane shit right there. An Austrian CRJ 200 parked in the middle of Texas. Remember that? X-Plane. Some good laughs. Good laughs. Got a shot of turbulence once, and I think it was due to the rapid change of winds. Most likely. Yeah, most likely. Aren't you only going to be at cruise altitude for like 10 minutes? Is it normal to climb all the way up to flight level 370 for a short flight like that? Correct. The real flight did. The real flight's up. But no, we're going to be cruising for longer than that. We'll probably be cruising for about 120 miles, which was about 15-20 minutes, yeah. That's pretty common. The real aircraft got up to... The real aircraft actually went to 33,000, which is interesting. Last flight with PMDG without an EFB? Yeah, maybe. Hopefully at some point next week it'll come out. I don't know, man. Who knows? Who knows? Static aircraft should always be set or reset. The option at airport scenery not always on. I would agree. Like, I understand wanting to add it to your scenery can add a little bit of immersion, but like Rydog said, if there's you know, a KLM E190 parked at the gate up in Syracuse, well, come on. That's not enhancing anybody's scenery experience, is it? Yes, we have to fly in there, Philippe. We have to fly in there. Is it available? Did he release it already? Got an email about it not too long ago. I'll have to check if that's released. Check. You guys give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to get some water. I'll be right back. Robert, thanks so much for 10 months, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. Incredibly kind. Appreciate the first class support, my friend. Thank you, dude. Daniel Barry is here. Good to see you, Mr. Barry. Hope you are having a great afternoon, my friend. Or morning. Sorry, morning. Other than the i9 installer, I haven't figured out how to disable static with other developers. Yeah, it's weird. There are ways to do it, Rydog. Usually you have to go in and like edit a file or something like that. Two Wicked celebrating 9 months as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you as well, man. 10-month supporter and a 9-month supporter. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for your support. Thank you. All right, we're cruising altitude 37,000 feet. Looks like we're cruising for a whopping 78 miles. We've been at cruise for a little bit, but I don't know if do we see the airplane? Where is he? Well, he's in front of us. I don't know where he's going. Is he also going to Copenhagen? That's going to definitely create some issues if he is going to Copenhagen. Okay, we should fly to Bilbao, Spain. Beautiful approach to one of the wildest airports in Spain. I feel like we have been there before, but if you can, and you're part of the Discord, throw that in the flight suggestion channel in the Discord. Makes it a lot easier for me to kind of track that type of stuff. So thank you for the suggestion. I'm just getting up after a post-Thanksgiving feasting last night. Oh, tell me about it. I only managed to do one plate. My entire family was trying to force me to have another plate. I had a massive plate, man. I couldn't eat anymore. Now that like I've been on this diet for so long, my stomach is completely shrunk. Spike Flies. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. It's a 16-month strong possible giveaway. Listen, we've done 2 giveaways in the last 2 days. We're gonna pump the brakes on the giveaway, and I don't want to have a giveaway every single stream, right? So then they kind of lose their specialness to it. So we'll have some more giveaways. Don't you worry, my friend. We've also got the holiday season coming up, so you guys know I like to do giveaways, a full week of giveaways for our Christmas stuff. I'm working with Thrustmaster as well to maybe get you guys some cool Thrustmaster gear. So do not you worry. Is Maverick here? Maverick, if you're still here, can you raise your hand? Curious if Mav's still here. Morning, Cap. Studied hard earlier so I could enjoy your stream. How are we? Thompson, good to see you, man. All is well, dude. Had a beautiful departure out of Schiphol, Amsterdam, the new scenery. And, yeah, en route to Copenhagen. I think we have ATC in Copenhagen. I'm not quite sure. EK... No, maybe we don't. Who's this? EKDK. No, Copenhagen Control. Okay, we do. We do. Captain and Thrustmaster have some mad giveaways planned for World Flight. Yes, we do. It's going to be crazy. We're on the way. You're going to land out in Copenhagen. We're planning 2-2 left. Bento, thanks, man. We're planning 2-2 left. We have to check the weather, because you know how SimBrief can just be kind of crazy sometimes. But are you on VATSIM? Yeah, should say right up here, man. VATSIM. I am indeed. Anytime I'm connected to a network, it's going to say up here. Whether it's VATSIM, Pilot Edge, offline. Winds are 260 at 2. Wow, look at that. That's actually some nice weather. 260 at 2, overcast at 4,200 feet. I mean, come on. That looks wonderful. Should have a beautiful arrival. I was a Lufthansa departing behind you. Wow, that was hella busy. That was crazy, dude. Holy macaroni. I knew it was going to be crazy, but I didn't quite think it was going to be that crazy. But yeah, that was... it's spicy, man. Anytime a new scenery releases for like a major airport, it gets a little bit spicy. A little bit spicy. I thought because of all the traffic you wouldn't fly on VATSIM. Well, I wanted to do one leg on VATSIM because I wanted to take advantage of having full ATC out of Amsterdam. We had ground, tower, departure, and center. We're getting a ding now, 126050 for us. That will be for, who is that? Copenhagen, oh, Copenhagen Control? Yes. Copenhagen Control. Copenhagen Control, very good evening, KLM 11 Bravo, flight level 370.
Hello, KLM 11 Bravo, Copenhagen Control, identified, report your Mach number.
Mach 0.790.
Roger, reduce for now, Mach decimal 76.
Reduce 76, KLM 11 Bravo.
Copenhagen level, Fevers 82,
I knew that was going to be conflicting issues with the aircraft in front of us. On the return on VATSIM, no, the return will be done offline. If there's any chance in us doing a return flight, we're going to have to do it offline. Yeah. Can you please do a flight to Bucharest one day? Yes. Again, if you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord, !Discord in chat, and then follow the Nightbot command. I have a full flight suggestion channel there, so please do put that in there just so I remember to have it, and I have it in writing so I can always kind of remind myself. Right?
350.
And report your Mach number. Sorry, say that again.
Jacobo, good to see you, man. Unfortunately not. No news on the release date for the Phoenix V2 Block 2. My guess would be probably...
And we are ready for descent now.
Towards the end of October, I would think. So. Speed restriction? Yeah, it's because of the aircraft in front of us. He's just trying to get us good separation. I guess we're both going to Copenhagen. So.
Navy 932, code Copenhagen Control, frequency 121.375.
Give me a dash 8 and I'm all happy for it, man. Can't wait to get a good dash. I agree. I agree.
KLM 337, proceed direct to Kilo Oscar Romeo. From there on, join 223 Charlie Run.
Kilo Oscar Romeo 337.
It's a holiday in New York City. Ooh.
Kilo Oscar Romeo, join 223 Charlie arrival for 22.
I'll be shocked if V2 Block 2 is released this month. Well, don't be a negative Nancy. It was supposed to release last month, and they pushed it back to this month. So I highly doubt they're going to take another month. They can't, and they know that. They can't delay it another month, because that would be delayed 2 months. And they've already said that they gave the reasoning of why they delayed it, Sonny. I don't know if you've read the message or not, but they announced why they delayed it. I think it's for good reason. It's not like they're delaying it to delay it. But yeah, happy Monday. Happy Monday. What plane is in front of you, if you don't mind me asking? I have no clue. It's somebody on Vatsim. Looks like he just got a direct too, so he's heading off to the right. He might have gone that way. Spent 2 days in Copenhagen a few weeks ago. Beautiful city and very expensive. Malmö in Sweden is much more affordable. Interesting. There you go. I did read it, but who knows what pops up? Well, I mean, come on now. Again, it was supposed to come out last month, and then they delayed it to this month. So there's no any logical any logical developer is not going to delay it a month to then delay it another month. They would have looked at things and they would have been like, okay, we need 2 more months, we need 3 more months to do this. Obviously they were very close, that's why they requested that's why they needed another 30 days. And again, if you read it, you would know why they delayed it. They didn't delay it because of like things aren't ready. They delayed it because of the custom engine model. They didn't want to have the simulator running CFM fans on the old model and the IAE engines on the new model. So that is why they're doing that, because they're redoing the code for the CFM and the IAEs. Anyways, all I'm saying is I think we need to be a little bit less negative. There's so much negativity around like these developers and like people like bitching and moaning about these things. Like, listen, what does getting upset at a development group do for the community? Absolutely nothing. We're just add fuel to the fire, add salt to the wound. Let's be a little bit more optimistic and, you know, just, hey, it's coming. Let's get excited. It's coming by the end of this month. Everybody get excited, everybody have a party. I don't want to start falling in line just being a fucking negative Nancy like all the other, you know. Phoenix B2 might be delayed, at least they are communicating with the community. There's also developers that set expectations that ghost the community, still waiting for SFO, FSYUL. There are a bunch, yeah. No one has patience and it sucks. Well, like I said, dude. I just don't understand why people choose to wake up and be negative. It's like, what the fuck does that do? What does that do for the community? It does nothing. It just breeds hate and it breeds more of that type of behavior. And I think it's just absurd, dude. These guys are working on it. Do you not think that they want to push this out and get more money in their pockets as developers and stuff? Of course they do. They want to get all this stuff done as quickly as they can as well. I don't think they're choosing there, sitting like, you know what? I'm going to piss off the flight sim community and just delay this by an extra 30 days. No. Let's put our thinking caps on. I wonder where he got direct to. He's like off. I don't know where he's going. He might have got like a direct to one of these guys up here or something like that. I don't know. And again, it's Phoenix. This isn't like, you know, we're not talking about Aerosoft and shit like that, right? We're talking about Phoenix. These guys have delivered on almost, in my opinion, it's probably the best airplane available for Microsoft. So I'm not going to, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, and yeah. It's going to be good, so it's worth the wait. That's kind of how I go. Yeah. Just watched your Aspen Tolus rage again. You were an angry elf that day. Can't believe how much the streams have evolved. We were. Yeah, if you want to get mad at somebody, go get mad at Aerosoft. Exactly, I'm with that one. Yeah. All right, we need to. We're 2 miles from.
You can expect to Flite arrival landing runway 22 left.
Okay, we'll expect the 3 Bravo Bravo, and it shows we're ready for descent now for KLM 11 Bravo.
Tulu 3 Charlie and descent flight level 290.
Tulu 3 Charlie, thank you, and we're down to 290 KLM 11 Bravo. Okay, there we go. We'll go altitude intervene, start our descent down to flight level 290, and that is the arrival that we already have planned in. So we've got the Tulu 3 Charlie, and we're expecting the ILS 22 left, which is, again, what we have planned as well. So let's do some things. Let's be proactive pilots, shall we? Let's go to our approach. ILS 22 left. Good. Let's plug in some information. 1095 and 217. Where's my dome light? Can we get a little bit of dome light up in here for a second? Thank you, so I can see what I'm doing. I say 109.5 on the ILS. 109.5. Good. 109.5. Good. Front course today will be 217, minimum's 208. 217. I think that was for me and I missed it and he's going to get mad at me again because I'm speaking to myself, couldn't hear him. 217.
And then 11 Bravo, going Copenhagen, 121, that's not 375.
121375, thanks for ATC, we'll see you soon. KLM 11 Bravo. 121375.
Indicate that speed. Need to contact Copenhagen, approach 119 decimal 8.
119.
Who is this? 121375. This is still Copenhagen Control, okay? And 208 on the minimum. Good. Right.
Charlie, 192 left, descend, Father 49
Are there a lot of arrivals into Copenhagen? I'm not sure. How do you feel about the level up 737? It had great potential. It never got updated. They released it. It's been released for like 3.5, 4 years now. It's never received one single update since it released. I don't know, man. I don't understand how you could work so hard on a freeware project and then just abandon it right after you release it. It's kind of weird. So it's hard to say to suggest those airplanes because of that. Think about how much has changed in the X-Plane world in 4 years. Like we have a brand new sim in X-Plane 12. Brand new. Use those lightly. But yeah, it's never been updated. So would you say that the EHAM scenery is worth buying? Absolutely. Almost anything that FlyTampa does, Sam, is worth buying, man. Yeah. Huge no floaties to you. Thanks for support. Appreciate you. Thank you. Just going to go back to speed intervene here. We're just going to let it do its thing on the descent. Larry, thanks so much for 8 months as well. Says happy Thanksgiving, Captain. Good. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you for the continued support, man. 8 months. Thank you. And Sam, thank you for 4 months, man. And yes, it is both no floaties to you guys, and it is definitely worth it in my opinion. Especially if you enjoy flying in and out of Amsterdam. Join the Discord and made the suggestions. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. What's the price for EHAM? Exclamation point scenery in chat. Check the link in the description down below. I believe it's $21, $22. Very fairly priced, again, like all FlyTampa stuff. Copenhagen Control, very good evening. KLM 11 Bravo, flight level 300, descending 290.
KLM 9173, contact Copenhagen, approach 119 decimal 8.
Pretty sure we stepped on each other there. Larry, coming with a $14 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Larry. Thanks for your support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Which FlyTampa should I get, Boston or EHAM?
Did you check in?
I did. We're currently flight level 290.
KLM 11 Bravo, Roger, descend flight level 120, reduce speed to 250 knots and clear 223 Charlie, arrival 122 to left.
Alright, descend 120, speed 250, cleared 203 Charlie, arrival, expect ILS 22 left, KLM 11 Bravo. Right, 12000, descending, speed 250.
November, descend flight level 90.
Good. Okay, there we go. And all is well and well. Yeah, that depends, man. I mean, it's hard to say. They're both great scenery. I don't think you can go wrong with Boston or Amsterdam. Where do you fly more? Do you fly more in Europe or do you fly more in the U.S.? If you fly more in Europe, get Amsterdam. If you fly more in North America and the U.S., get Boston. Background music? No. We're already on the descent and we're going to have full ATC into Copenhagen, so it's going to be... I don't want any distractions. I already missed a couple calls anyways. Larry, thanks so much, man, for the $14 donation. I appreciate you, Larry. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you. And we got Wow Kid as well, coming in with 28 months. Just checking in to say hi on a rare Monday off. Yay, federal holidays. Wow Kid, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with us, man. I really do appreciate you. Hopefully you are enjoying your holiday, man. All right, let's go a little bit of ground spoiler. Get ourselves back on track. We got about 2,000 feet above profile So with ground spoiler out now, that number should be coming the other way. There it goes. We'll get ourselves back on track. With EHAM, we got a lot of international routes available to us. Yeah, absolutely, of course. Yeah. But I'm saying if he doesn't fly in Europe, so there's not much point in buying the Amsterdam scenery. If you're right, they're both great sceneries. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. So I would buy whichever scenery you fly more into or out of. That's your call, right? 49 Whiskey celebrating 33 months. Holy macaroni! Huge note floaties to you, dude. Thank you for this continued support. I appreciate you, man. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. I really do appreciate that. Thanks so much. CTP is going to be good with EHAM now. I agree. Yeah. With this new scenery, I reckon there will be VATSIM controllers 24/7. I don't know about 24/7, but there will probably be a lot. Yeah. Thanks so much, 49 Whiskey. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. Close to your 3-year badge. 3 months away.
260.
Expedite flight level 230.
Affirm and then continue normal descent to flight level 120.
Alright, we'll expedite to 230 and then normal descent down to 120. KLM 11 Bravo.
KLM 11 Bravo, speed restrictions cancelled.
Speed restriction cancelled.
KLM 337, turn left now heading 290.
290, 337.
Logan 0, restriction 7, 0 Bravo, Copenhagen, hello, squawk 0515.
0515 the squawk, Logan 708.
1636, contact Copenhagen, approach now on 119.8.
Alright, and then we're going down to 12, altitude intervene, level change.
1636, contact Copenhagen, approach now on 119.8.
Back to VNAV, 120. Alright, there we go.
KLM 337, speed now 270 knots.
270, 372.
You'll be busy in Copenhagen too, 51 arrivals. Woof.
KLM 37, just because you turned in front of another plane, I have to turn you at 360. KLM 337, descent flight level 220.
She's doing a 360 back around us. That's weird. I feel like we had enough separation because he even sent him direct to a waypoint. It'll be laggy in Copenhagen. Can always just lag off and land and then go back on. Vectors to Copenhagen, the 9th of October, 1900 Zulu to 2200 Zulu. Makes sense. Makes sense why it's busy. KLM A330 ops and the Airsoft releases. I mean, there's so many, right? PMDG could do like Air Canada 777, Delta 777, American 777 ops from overseas to Amsterdam. There's so many options, right?
Monarch 3 Charlie arrival 22 left down to 90, look at 708.
KLM 327 left turn now direct to Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Left turn for us.
Checklist will be our descent checklist.
Approach now on 119.8, bye-bye.
119.8, thanks for HTC, we'll see you soon, KLM 11 Bravo. 119.8 for us, approach. 1198.
Nordic 3231, contact final.
A lot of KLMs in Copenhagen, makes sense, yeah. The gap just landed IRL 1 hour going to 737 max. Very cool. Been a great flight. Remember when JFK, any builds dropped, JFK was busy for a whole week. I bet Amsterdam will be the same now, most likely. Yeah. Copenhagen approach, very good evening. KLM 11 Bravo, flight level 190, descending, flight level 120.
KLM 11 Bravo, good evening to you. Radar contact, descend and maintain flight level 80.
Descend and maintain flight level 80, KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, 80.
KLM 9173, turn for the right.
Should have done that in a second. Transition altitude.
Right, 070 for KLM 9173.
And KLM 9173, descend 4,000 feet.
4,000.
Transition level 6,000.
Descend 4,000 to be level by Charlie Hotel. 630.
Do I hate Mondays? No, Mondays are my Fridays, technically. Do you see how I built my schedule around trying to stay normal? No, Mondays are my Fridays. That's why I enjoy Mondays. Most people hate Mondays. I love Mondays. Mondays are my Fridays. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday. So Mondays are Fridays for me. Can't see anything. Everything is pitch black. Yeah, it's crazy, right? This is why I don't understand people. I understand people like night flights and stuff like that, but like, come on. You're not really taking in the beauty of the simulator right now. You can't see the clouds. You can't see the ground. You can't take in any of the ortho. Can't see the water. Can't see anything. Proceed direct Charlie Hotel 631. KLM 11 Bravo. All right, a little bit of a shortcut there. Go direct. Never heard anyone say they like Mondays. Well, I just gave you my explanation why, so it should make sense, right? So. London controller loves the night flight vibes. Hey man, I don't think there's anything wrong. I'm just giving you my explanation. When I look out the window and I can't see anything, I don't know, that kind of ruins my experience flying in such a beautiful simulator, right? I feel like this is something you would do to, you know, if you're flying an X-plane and you didn't have ortho or anything like that, this is, you do the night flights. Not much of a vibe when you can't really see anything out the window, is it? I don't know. That's just my opinion, and it's exactly that, an opinion. Not that anybody else's opinion is wrong, I'm just giving you my opinion. Nightbot doesn't seem to want to do my my meta report. Hold on. Maybe he was busy. Nothing like being just in my bedroom at night, dark and just me. See? There you go. 10:17. 10:17 on the QNH. Good. Cool. X-plane by night, Microsoft by day. See, there you go. J isn't awful at night, but you're closer to the ground. Yeah. Because night hides the scenery. Exactly. What do you think about the situation in Israel? We're not going to talk about it. We're a flight sim channel, right? We're not a news channel or anything like that, man. Obviously, I'm a human being, and I think it's disgusting what's going on over there, but what are you going to do, man? I don't know the story. I don't know the story from either side. I don't know, man. It's a flight sim channel, though. Let's remember that.
Links 8 November, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1017 to be leveled at Charlie Hotel 637, confirmed direct to this waypoint.
I think when it's a full moon, you can actually see the scenery because of the moonshine. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes there is, but I mean, right now, this is just, we're just flying into the abyss. A couple lights down here and stuff like that, but, you know. I can promise you the Copenhagen approach looks far better during the day.
QNH 1017 to be leveled by Charlie Hotel 631.
Alright, we'll descend 4,000, altimeter 1017, and we'll expect 4,000 by Charlie Hotel 631. So he wants us level at 4,000, so I'm just going to bug 4,000, execute. Good, I'll throw out a little bit of ground spoiler. Good. Cool. Dome light off, perhaps? When we start the approach, for sure. We still got far too many things to overhead switches and stuff that we need to worry about. So, but yes, on approach, I will turn off the dome light, correct.
Scandinavian 1636, reduce speed now to 220.
Reduce speed 220 knots, KLM 11 Bravo.
Wings 8 November, request high speed.
Wings 8 November, high speed.
Yeah, we're a little bit above profile now because he gave us that restriction, 4,000 feet. So we're going to keep the ground spoilers out. The aircraft should pitch down quite heavily to maintain that speed and also to get us back on the profile. So, is nighttime making you drowsy? No, not drowsy. Just like I said, man, you look out the window and you can't see anything. I don't know. I don't know. That's just not very interesting to me. I don't fly in the real world very often, right? So I use Flight Sim to, you know, get the beautiful flying around the world so you can't even see clouds. You can't see nothing. I don't know, man. Just doesn't seem very interesting to me. That's it. Tamir, thanks so much, man. Dropping another $20 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man.
The final frequency 120.2 with the call sign only. Good evening.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for the continued support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why not slide the time? Well, we're doing real time this time. We're doing early morning flight next flight.
Logan 708, good evening to you. Radar contact. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. QNH 1017 to be level.
Gabriel Cam told me that wing lights aren't turn on flight, only on ground on night when on the walk around. So that's going to be an SOP dependent. I'm not saying.
Canada Channel, not Fox News.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so that's probably a SOP or something like that. Most likely is a situation like that. His airline only uses them on the ground or doing a walk around. I prefer them just because, again, it allows me to see the engine, because other than that, it just is completely pitch black outside. You can't see anything else. So that's really why I only use the wing lights, just for these views like this. I think they're nice. And also a lot of carriers that I fly, Air Canada, a lot of the other ones, this is on during approach and arrival as well. So I don't know. Is the departure as good as the approach for CPH? It's beautiful. Yeah. Is there a second leg? There is, but we will be off of that sim because we're going to have to do it quick. So yes, there will be a second leg, but we're going to be quick about it. Niels, what's up, man? Has been a hot minute. Good to see you, dude. I hope you're well. Welcome back, man. For me, I've always thought the lights were on below 10k feet. Most of them are. Like I said, it's probably airline dependent. It's probably SOPs. I feel some people think like if a pilot tells them this is how it's done, that's how it's done. That's how it's done for that specific airline. Another airline could be completely different on how they do things, right? Every airline has their own SOP, standard operating procedures. So that's, you have to remember that when you're taking advice or listening to somebody. Yeah. Pretty sure last time I flew EasyJet, the wing lights were turned on and off around 5,000 feet. That would also make sense. Yeah. I want to be positive. Is EHAM worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially for you. You like doing long hauls and stuff like that, Sonny? Yes, would be worth it. Absolutely. It's far better than the default scenery. Yeah. If you really want to see Sonny, go look at the stream yesterday. We flew a GA plane like around Amsterdam and did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, it's good. Pilots get paid minimum wage? No. Do I have an appointment to make? It's Canadian Thanksgiving. I have a family dinner to attend to with my fiance's family. Grandparents, brothers, mom, dads. We buy it when it jumps on Orbeck Central. Yeah, it's a good one. You could buy it directly from... Might be a little bit cheaper if you buy it directly from... FlyTampa, Sonny. I don't know if they changed the price, but yeah. Can't wait to get some Paris CDG, then hit the PMGD 777 ops out of there. Yeah, the Charles de Gaulle right now that's available is not good. So, what food are you eating? What do people usually eat on Thanksgiving? Oh, so Grande, 19 months. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the support. I really do appreciate you, dude. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Speed 220, contact final 120.2 with a call sign only. Good evening.
Speed 220 over to final approach 120.2. You have a good evening as well. Thanks for wonderful ATC.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Same price from FlyTampa unless payment options. Okay, got you. Are you a real pilot? No. Robbie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. If we can just speak English for me, man, that would be fantastic. Bonjour à vous. There's the airport. We're over to final approach 1202. We're 220 on the speed. There's 4,000 feet. We're coming up on a profile, so I can arm the ground spoilers. Good, and we'll call him up. Copenhagen approach. Very good evening, KLM 11 Bravo.
KLM 11 Bravo, fine. Good evening. Descend 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, KLM 11 Bravo. All right, 3,000 level change. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? I am eating food and spending time with family.
330, speed 200. November, left heading 330, speed 200.
There we go. Descending down.
KLM 11 Bravo, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, KLM 11 Bravo. Is this round trip? It will be, yes. Except we're only doing the first leg on VATSIM. The return leg will be offline, so we don't have to worry about traffic and delays and all that fun stuff and vectors and yeah. Thanksgiving is today for you? Yes, today and yesterday. Sunday, Monday. Thanksgiving Monday is the holiday.
Speed 200.
Speed 200, KLM 11 Bravo. Speed 200. We're approaching 3,000 feet. Let's go flaps 1. Heading to Sweden. Nice. Yes. Sweden's over here. Thank you, Melinda. Just about to take off a 747-800 EKCH. Nice. Enjoy, man. There's a ton of traffic at EHAM. Sheesh. Just saw it on Valenta. Oh, man. It was, yeah, it was pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly on our departure out of there. Can the return leg be a day flight? 100%. Yeah, we're going to do an early morning departure just as the sun is rising.
KLM 11 Bravo, turn right heading 110, descend 2,000 feet.
Right turn 110 will descend 2,000 feet to KLM 11 Bravo. Right, 2,000, level change, 110 on the heading. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Great ATC, always, man. Yeah.
KLM 11 Bravo, right turn heading 190, cleared ILS runway 22 left.
Right turn 190, cleared ILS 22 left, KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, right 190. We're cleared on the ILS 22 left approach. Speed's good at 200. We'll keep that for now.
Doing 6 November, thank you. Contact Tower 118.1. Billings 8 November, confirmed.
Flying from Bergen to EKHH in 20 minutes. Nice, very cool. Where do you get your real life flight plans from? Flight Radar 24. A lot of options, to be honest.
118.1.
Alright, let's arm our localizer. I see the aircraft out here. We'll bring the speed down to 190. 180 or greater till established. KLM 11 Bravo. 180 or greater, so we're going to go 190. We'll give them right in the middle. We're about to capture localizer. There it is. We'll arm our approach. Good. Descent checklist, altimeter set and cross check 1017, 1017, good. Minimums 208 is set and cross checked. Landing data, flaps 30, 148 plus 5, so 153. Approach briefing complete, auto brakes are set, position number 3. Seatbelt sign is on. Flight attendants will be seated for arrival. Personalization panel is set and recall is checked. Descent checklist is complete. Approach checklist. Flight nav instruments complete, cabin notification, and altimeters 1017 set and cross-checked. We just captured our glide slope. I'm going to bug up speed 160. 118.1. Thanks for wonderful ATC. We'll see you soon. KLM 11 Bravo.
Yeah.
Alright, 118.1. Good. Tower. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. And we'll bug up final approach speed 153. Good. Copenhagen Tower, very good evening. KLM 11 Bravo, ILS 22 left. Spoilers still up? Nope, they're armed. They are armed. Flaps 25 degrees. Copenhagen Tower, very good evening. KLM 11 Bravo, ILS 22 left. Flaps 30, landing flaps. Copenhagen Tower, KLM 11 Bravo.
Okay, get it there, 1636.
Yo, Cam's going on. I don't know, dude. He's not responding, but we're just going to keep it going here. Get all of our lights on, and we'll turn that off. Good. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Get you down on the ground. My airplane. My throttles.
Get it there, 1636.
Sounds are up. Enjoy, guys. Not cleared to land, must go around. Yeah, no thanks. No one on the runway, cleared to land.
Approaching
I
minimum.
think he's having connections issues. He's not responding to me either.
Minimums.
Clear land 22 left. Thank you. KLM 11 Bravo.
100.
There's our landing clearance.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Decelerating. $60 knots, reverser stowed. Take it here to the high speed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Copenhagen. Here we go.
341 for calm 9173. KLM 9173, correct. Roger, Golf 134 for the time. 08 November, welcome to Castevens. Continue via.
I love how we got landing clearance, what, 200 feet, 100 feet above the runway? I was continuing anyways. Okay. I can't mess with chat. I have to go. Like I can't just have go routes and stuff. It was either that or a log off.
Welcome to Castevens. Continue by Bravo for now.
Continue by Bravo for now. KLM 11 Bravo. Okay, ground spoilers, flaps, everything going clean. Let's get our landing lights off. Strobe lights off, wing lights off, and stop the clocks. 1 hour and 2 minutes. Good.
KLM 11 Bravo, taxi via Bravo and Charlie, hold short Delta.
Bravo Charlie holds short Delta, KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, Bravo Charlie holds short Delta. Bravo Charlie Delta. So we'll make our next left onto Charlie.
Eurowings 8 November, contact tower 118.575. Eurowings 8 November, contact tower 118.575, bye-bye.
Concept tower, looking 708. We're fully established, runway 22 left.
This is why VATSIM soups don't like me. Listen, dude, it's not my problem if a controller is having connection issues. It's not my problem. As I mentioned, we looked at the runway. The runway was clear. There's no reason for me to do a go around. The runway's clear. Nobody's in the way of the runway. There's no problem. We're in a simulator. This isn't real life. Okay, just remember that. Remember that. It's a simulator. Dude, Ted is like a proper troll, man. I feel like Ted reminds me of when Will was first here. He reminds me of like one of those closet like hater watchers, you know what I mean? The hate viewers. Just critiquing every little thing that happens. The hate watchers. Will Jr., yeah, exactly. See, Will's come around.
Contact tower 118.575.
118.575, KLM 11 Bravo. See, Will's come around. Will's actually a chill person now. He comes in here, he hangs out. Yeah, Ted is real special. Real special. 118575 for tower.
X-ray behind.
Will's on the redemption arc. He is.
Cross runway 12 via Alpha, holding point Alpha 2, runway 22 right.
And your wings crossing left to right, cross runway 12 and then Alpha 2 via
No virtual passengers or planes were harmed. Exactly. Yep.
And tower visual wings at November.
Okay. We're out here on Delta. We're going to have to get parking stands up because this is going to be usually how you get them to come in. We're at Delta. And we'll see what gate they end up giving us. I think we're going over here to the Alphas. Might go over to the Alphas. I'm not quite sure.
Stand Bravo 6, stand by.
There's a return on the menu. We are doing the return leg, just not on Faten.
Due to traffic already on.
Yeah.
And maybe then Bravo 4, Bravo 8.
All occupied.
Bravo 10.
Bravo 10 has just been occupied.
This guy's like,
Bravo, any of the
he's trying to pick a gate and everything's taken. Well, we're going to do our flows while we're sitting here then, Shaq.
You have been set for Alpha 2-1.
After landing checklist, engine start switches off, flaps up, speed brakes down, radar is off. After landing checklist complete. Oh man. Auto brake, yes. I was waiting to do the after takeoff checklist, after landing checklist. Sorry.
Earrings 8 November, contact 8
damn it.
121.625.
We missed our chance. It's pretty full on gates, 35 departures. Yeah, it's pretty crazy here right now.
Scandinavian 35 Golf, continued taxi on Alpha, cross runway 12.
Just give me a gate, man. It's interesting. Nothing on the checklist about transponder. I assume it would probably go to XPNDR and then off when you get to the gate. Tower KLM 11 Bravo, short of Delta.
KLM 11 Bravo, continue taxi on Charlie, hold short Foxtrot.
Continue taxi on Charlie, hold short Foxtrot to KLM 11 Bravo. Alright, continue the taxi, hold short Foxtrot.
Ryanair 9 Papa Golf, contact departure tower 119.350.
119.350, thanks for the
We need an I love chat emoji.
8 X-ray, contact departure tower 119.350.
I'm telling you, dude, sometimes they're on one, man. Sometimes they're on one, man. That was a good arrival, though. I enjoyed that one. If you haven't done so, guys, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. It's usually not this negative with people in chat, by the way. Just like to give y'all a heads up if you are new watching here on the channel. I don't know what's going on today. People are on a special one today. Now hold short Foxtrot.
Right, cross runway 12.
Cross runway 12 and holding point Alpha 3 by Alpha, running parking.
Foxtrot should be right up here. I think I have to hold for him. Not quite sure where he's getting me in. I guess we're holding probably right here so that aircraft can go by. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, I think we hold here. If that aircraft goes by, then he sends us in. I think that's how that works. It's a holiday today. I thought it was a holiday for Canadians. That was a good time to take a minute to thank RyDog for making today's stream possible. Without RyDog here, none of this would be possible.
Scandinavian 32 Papa, stand by, break, KLM 11 Bravo, behind Ryanair coming from right to left, continue taxi via runway 30, Kilo 3, hold short Zulu.
Right behind the Ryanair, right to left, Kilo 3, hold short Zulu, and we'll use runway 28, I think you said, correct?
Next runway 30.
30, thank you. You should have a daily leaderboard. I think you need to think before you speak, Ted. That's what I think you need to do. I can promise you, man, you're this close to having to create a new name here on the channel. Alright, so here's going to be 2-3. We'll pull onto the runway. Good. And we're going all the way down here to Zulu 3. Now, I don't know how this would work if we're on a runway, but I don't know if we have to put like lights on and stuff like that. But Sorry, Cap, not my goal. Here's the thing, though, dude. You say that every stream. You come in here and you're an absolute piece of shit and you're a dickhead, and then you tell me, oh, sorry, Cap, not my intentions. Don't mean to be like that. Oh, so sorry. Well, I don't know, man. To me, I feel like those are your intentions. Remember, I deal with people every single day on a daily basis. Hundreds of people come in here, and I don't have issues with a majority of people, right? So it's not like I'm picking on you. None of that. It's not my goal here. Just, yeah. Don't forget, this is my workplace. This is where I have to live my life, and I'm not going to tolerate people being assholes and shit. You know what I mean? So take that however you want to take it. Like I said, you're that close to catching a band, so if you want to keep it up, just keep it up, man. It's up to you, dude. It's up to you, man. I don't give a shit at this point. All right, so we're coming in at Kilo 3, and he gave us hold short of Zulu, which should be right here. And then I'm assuming he's going to give us instructions from here on out into Zulu, right? So we'll hold short here. He's probably going to give us one of these stands up here, I would think. Nice and easy for him. We'll see what he does. Do you use a double screen? I do. Well, flight sim on one screen, then I have like chat and everything monitoring on this screen, right, as well. So, yeah. Jake, thanks so much, man, for the 1,000... I don't know what kind of money that is, but regardless, thank you for supporting the stream, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really do appreciate you, man. Yeah. Really do appreciate that, Jake. Thanks, man.
KLM 11 Bravo, contact 8 from 121.625.
121.625, KLM 11 Bravo. Thanks for wonderful ATC. 121.625 now for apron control. Busy here today, man. I love when they have all the ATC like this.
After passing Condor, clear for vision start.
Korean Won. Wow, thank you, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting the streams. Extremely kind to you, man. Copenhagen apron, very good evening. KLM 11 Bravo, short of Zulu.
KLM 11 Bravo apron, good evening. Taxi Lima, stand Alpha 18.
Lima, stand 18 for KLM 11 Bravo. Thank you. All right, taxi via Lima. Lima for stand Alpha 18, which is right here. So we're going straight ahead, stand Alpha 18. Let's see if we can get that up here on GSX. Alpha 18. No. We'll go Menzies, sure.
November apron, very good evening to, sorry, yeah. Very good
Cool,
evening
looking
to
good. You need gamer. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Welcome back into business class. Thank you for your continued support of the channel, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're up on the Lima, and the gate should be off to our left, right here. Where is it? Somewhere over there. Alpha 18 should be like right in front of us, shouldn't it? Yeah, Alpha. Oh, it's right here. Alpha 18. I was like, what? Where? Alpha 18 right there. Cool.
Dad is upset because his manager yelled at him for oversalting the fries. With the upcoming holidays, it reminds him of the time that all he got for Christmas was smacked around by his mom's off and on again live-in boyfriend at the trailer park.
Jesus Christ. Ay, ay, ay. Simmer down now. Simmer down now. Thank you for the support, Seat 2A. Appreciate you, man. Jesus Christ. Taxi lights off, nose lights off. Let's get ourselves here into stand Alpha 18. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Look how there's the double. I think the gate actually has these ISDG, or what are these called? I don't even know what those are. Those the ISDGs? I don't even know what those ones are called. Alrighty, stop. Park brakes on. Good. APU's on. APU gen's on. APU bleeds on. Good. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Copenhagen. Go ahead and operate jet bridge. Good. Let's go upstairs. We'll get the fuel pumps. Good. Hydraulic pumps, good. Probe heat's good. Flip U to APU gen, that's good. Everything else looks good there. That's all set. That's all set. Anti-collision light comes off. Rest of the lights are off. How good? Let them up. Shut them down. Good. Yaw damper comes off as well. Beautiful. Shutdown checklist complete. Park brake is set. Fuel pump switches as required. Seatbelt sign is off. Window heat is off. Probe heat is auto. Anti-ice is off. Electric hydraulic pumps are off. Air conditioning panel is set. Anti-collision light is off. Engine start levers are cut off. And TCAS to stand by. Shutdown checklist complete, chat. GSX request deboarding. There we go, my friends. Another successful flight. I would say it was actually a really good flight. A nice landing, considering we haven't flown... we've been flying a big, heavy 747 all week, so I feel like that was a good landing to be back in the 737. 165 on the landing rate or something like that as well, so it was a good one, not too floaty. Beautiful. Cool. As mentioned, we are going to disconnect from VATSIM here for the second leg, guys, just because I want to be able to get us out of here in a short amount of turnaround time. I feel like it's going to be really busy. But we are going to do a turnaround, so let me go ahead and start getting our new flights planned here for the return. Copenhagen, Amsterdam. We are also going to switch the time. I'm not doing another night flight. Sorry if you enjoyed the night flights, but I personally do not. So I'm actually going to bring this all the way back. We're going to go like early morning departure. What time does the sun rise? By about 8 a.m. It's okay. Let's go to like 7:15, 7:10. There we go. The sun is starting to rise off in the distance. By the time we push back, get our taxi out, it should be right up there. So watch the deboarding process. Beautiful. I can get some tunes bumping for us as well here while we're sitting and kind of hanging out. Got these bad boys going. Good. And we'll go ahead and pre-plan for the next leg. Return back to Amsterdam. Okay, can we go over to here? New flight. Good. KLM 80 X-ray. Good. And we're going from EKCH. Now we're landing 27 into EHAM earlier. So hopefully we get runway 27 and we don't have to take runway. Well, it doesn't matter. We can do whatever we want because we're flying offline. But 737-800, good. Economy config, good. Oops, sorry, with first class. And we've got 156 passengers for the return flight, chat. Arrival runway was 27 like they were doing in real life. So that's good. Departing 22 right. That's all right as well. Beautiful. Cool. What's wrong, Tunush? Are we connecting mid-flight? No, I have to go, Will. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. I was only going to do one leg today. This was going to be the only leg, but I'm like really pushing my luck. I have to leave here in about an hour and a half. And I still have to shower and I have to take Daisy for a walk because I can't bring Daisy. So no, we're not going to be reconnecting, but I want to do the return flight. So that's why we're not doing it. That's why we're not doing it online. It's about an hour flight, which is going to give me about 20 minutes to shower and walk Daisy. So I'm already pushing it very big, but the scenery just released. I wanted to be able to do a round trip op. I didn't want to just depart. I want to also depart and arrive, right? So, okay, that's set, that's done, that's good. We've got that all done. Let's go to close you. That's done, that's good. Okay, cool. Give me a second. All right, that should be good, that should be good. That's good, that's done. All right, cool. All that is done, all that is set. New flight information up top for you guys. Let me come over here. We'll go to flights, unload, import, sim brief. This one, good. That's set. We need to do sim brief downloader as well. Export, good, cool. All right, sweet. We can jump back inside the aircraft. We can go ahead and start loading up some stuff in here. Let's come down here to the CDU. We'll go to our menu tab. We'll go to our FS actions. We're going to go to payload. 0 fuel weight for the return flight is 136.6. Very full aircraft again today. 96.2 on the load. So nice heavy aircraft. Good. Fuel for the return leg. What do we have here? 12,984 pounds. So we'll bug that up. Good. Return. Return. Beautiful. Let's go to our route tab. We're going to have a company route today. So we're going to go EKCH to EHAM. Good. Throw that into there. Flight number is KLM, what are we? 80 X-ray. 80 X-ray. Good, we'll throw that into there, activate and execute that. Beautiful. Departures, we are going to plan for the Langer to Charlie departure. Lang to Charlie out of 22 right, execute that. Good, and then our arrivals, we were going to be on the Eel 1 Alpha. Who is that? Timothy. Thanks so much, Timothy. Appreciate you, man. Dropping the $1 donation as well. Huge no floaties, Timothy. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. I hope you're having a great Monday. Thank you. Antoine, welcome back to business class as well, my friend. Huge no floaties to you. Good to see you, Antoine. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thanks so much. How have you created a company route, Captain? SimBrief Downloader. So if you use SimBrief Downloader, it's pretty simple, but like even if you don't use SimBrief Downloader, you can just come down all the way here. You can go to Flight Plan Downloads, Show Details, and you can find the PMDG right here, PMDG Flight Plan and PMDG Wind Up link. So you can find both of those things, and you can just download that, and that's going to be your route plan. Now, if you have SimBrief Downloader, which is this little program right here, you can actually just one click export selected formats, and it'll automatically put it into your PMDG flight plans and PMDG wind up link. So this is a free program. If you have SimBrief and you're used to SimBrief, it's pretty easy to kind of configure and how to set it up. But yeah, that's how you do that. SimBrief Downloader, direct it right to your folder where the 737-8 is. Work plans, work plans, flight plans, and work is where it is. Work and flight plans, and this one is work and weather. And you can get your weather uplink and your PMDG. Pretty cool. Pretty easy. Great little program as well. Yeah. All right, the Eel 1 Alpha, and we're going to plan for the ILS 27. Let's go and have a quick look here at the arrival. So the Eel is going to take us to RTIP. And then from RTIP, we'll go to EHAM approach. We're going to go ILS 27. Pin that. Good. And then we can see here, we should see from RTIP. So from RTIP, we'll take it from... we definitely don't need to fly it here to then circle back out and go this way. So what are our options? I have RTIP, River, Sugol, and that's it. So I guess we have to take it via RTIP. So we'll execute that, but don't worry, I'll doctor the flight plan. If we go to legs, we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go... hold on. Where's that one go to? AM 262. Where is that? AM 262. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to RTIP to AM 261, and then we'll join that way. So I'll come down here, we'll go AM 261, and we'll replace that. So all I did was I replaced AM 261 after RTIP, and then that should lead us directly into the flight path, which is perfectly fine. Good. And then RTIP, is there a restriction at RTIP? What was it? Max 10 at 7,000. So I'm actually going to go... Okay, it's already got it in the FMC, so that's fine. It says 250 at between 7 and 10. So it's got all that set up as well. Beautiful. Cool. That looks good. Let's go to our NITREF. Let's plug in some numbers here. 0 fuel weight, 136.6. Fuel's 13. Reserve, we're going to go 3. Cost index 35. Cruise on the way back 340. 34,000 feet. Average wind component 307 at 58 is going to be the cruise wind. So we'll bug that up as well. Transition altitude is 4,000 feet leaving Copenhagen. We know that from the TCAS that we got, not the TCAS, sorry, the METAR report that we got on the arrival in. So we'll select that. N1 limits here today. We'll do a slight derate on the takeoff, slight derate on the climb. Good. Flaps 5 degrees, CG weight 25.5, trim value 497. Beautiful. Let's go to, I think they're done the deboarding process. They are, so I'm just going to go to restart the Kutao script. Give that a second to do its thing. I'm not going to board the passengers. We're just going to go and depart, guys. As I said, I have a dinner that I need to attend to here. Canadian Thanksgiving. So we'll get everything turned around here in a sec. We'll actually go to GSX. We'll go prepare for pushback and departure. Good. We'll select Menzies on our list again. Beautiful. Cool. Upstairs, EPU's on, bleeds are on, all of that is set. We're all looking good there. What we can do now is we can come down here. We can pause our music. We can go to return, doors, make sure that that one's closed. Return, good. They are ready for pushback, which is always good. Captain Medi, thanks so much, man, for the support as well. I appreciate you. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate that. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. IRL, they're landing 18 right. They were landing 2-7 when we departed earlier on VATSIM, so I'm not quite sure if there's a difference between what VATSIM is doing. We always land 18 right, and that's like a 15 to 30 minute taxi, so we're just going to plan 2-7, man. I hope you understand. 2-7 is how they were landing on VATSIM, so I'm assuming they're probably still doing runway 27. What are the winds doing? Unless the winds have completely shifted, but I still think the winds are favoring runway 27. We'll see. Cost index of 99 cap, save you a few minutes. Nah, it's fine. 35 will give us a mock of 0.79 on the cruise. It's perfectly fine. Ground services, everything's removed in there, and that's good. Okay, cool. We're looking good. Let's go to GSX.
Looking gear.
Okay, beautiful. Upstairs, let's get our anti-collision light on. Let's bug up 340. Let's do our pre-flight checklist. Alright, interior and exterior inspections complete. Circuit breakers checked. Nav and display switches normal and auto. Passenger signs are on. Juliet 4 facing. Sure, we'll go that one.
Release parking brakes.
So release our park brakes. Good. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Engine bleed air switches are on. Pressurization panel is set. 34,000. Pressurization mode selector is in the auto position, set and checked. Mode control panel, that is all set here as well. We're going to go initial climb to 7,000. We're going to bug up 220 on the speed, and then our V speed's 149 once again. MCP is set. Oxygen masks checked left side, checked right side. Good. Altimeters set and cross-checked. 1017, 1017 set and cross-checked. Good. Flight nav instruments set and checked. Warning and annunciator lights checked. Speed brake is down. Takeoff warning checked and closed. Engine start levers are cut off. Stab trim switches normal. Fire warning has been checked. Radios and transponders set. Radar checked. Rudder and aileron trim free and zero. Parking brake is set. Sure. Windows closed and locked. Flight attendant briefing complete. Departure briefing is complete. Logbook and QRH is on board. Fuel required 12.6. We've got 13 on board. That is good. We'll call our pre-flight complete. We'll do our pushback checklist. Doors closed and locked. Hydraulic panel is set. Fuel pump switches are set. We'll go ahead and spool engine number 2. Flight deck door closed and locked and transponder XPNDR. We'll flip that up right now as well. There we go. Transponding. Beautiful. Cool. So that is our pre-flight and our pushback checklists complete. Good. Anti-collision lights on. Oh, you know why I didn't do that? Hold on. My bad. Usually helps when you turn the packs off, chat. Then you can usually start your engines. Engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. And 2% rolling. Beautiful. Some Airbus fan, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well.
Set parking brakes.
Park brakes. Set.
To ground. We have a good engine start.
Good. Fuel. Look at Mark Midnight Maverick making you an almost professional. Almost. Using pounds. I'm a happy chief pilot. Yes. And I'm using the Delta OFP as well, Maverick. I figured out how to switch all my stuff around. Beautiful. Good start, engine number 2. Let's go engine number 1 over the ground. Look at how much better performance you get when you don't fly on VATSIM. We're almost getting 50 FPS parked and looking at the entire airport. I'm telling you, man, somebody needs to come out with like a super low-res model matching, and I'll be the first one to use it.
Right is clear.
All right, looking for 25%. We'll introduce fuel number 1. There she goes. Right. Looks like 2 good engines. There's the starter cutout for engine number 2. Sorry, engine number 1. Let's go Gen 1, Gen 2, good. Probe heat's on, yaw damper's on, EPU bleed is off, PAX auto, ISO auto, 340 set and checked, pressurization panel, EPU goes off. Flip you to Gen 1. That's all good there. That's all set. Nice. And we'll go ahead and set flaps. 5 degrees. Auto brake. RTO. Recycle the flight directors. We'll go LNAV. Good. After start checklist, generators on, probe heat on, anti-ice as required off, air conditioning panel set, recall. Checked. Auto brake RTO. After start checklist complete. Taxi checklist. Flaps 555 green. V speeds 40, 41, 49 set. Thrust 93.1 takeoff, 93.1 takeoff. Stab trim 497. Stab trim set 497. And flight controls are free and clear. Beautiful. Taxi checklist is complete. Park brake goes off. Let's go and taxi ourselves out to runway 22 right for departure, my friends. We are going to go all the way out here. We're going to go Zulu, whatever that is, Kilo, and then Alpha for Alpha 5. V-speeds not checked? What do you mean? V-speeds are checked. 140, 141, 149. Everything is set, my friend. Please do not worry. Have faith. Remember that I have a CDU right here beside me, right, Adam? So remember, that what you're seeing in the sim, I have right here beside me. So if you see me making, or if you think that I haven't done anything, it's just because I've probably done it on my own here, right? Hey Gab, can you show me your settings? I have a high-end CPU and decent GPU, but I get a lot of stutters on approach. Exclamation point MSFS, Sebastian. That is how I'm running my sim. Very simple. Exclamation point MSFS. Restart the clocks. Make a left here. Super easy, man. Go at the very top, you're going to have like a preset select that you can do. Put it on high-end preset. Scroll down, clouds on ultra, trees on low. It's that simple. Which is better, FSLTL or FS traffic? Well, one's free and one's paid. I still can't get behind the whole paid model matching for VATSIM, but Axel, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Clay, what's up to you as well, my friend? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well as well. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up. We're looking for 300 likes today. Hopefully we can reach our goal. Had a wonderful flight on VATSIM for our first flight. And we're just doing the next flight off VATSIM. For those that don't know, it's Canadian Thanksgiving. I have a dinner that I need to attend here in a couple hours. So that is why we are, yeah. And please take off your cap locks, Kennedy. Can you rely on AI pilot? I don't know, dude. Those aren't things that really concern me and I worry about in my everyday life. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get to that point. So, Stephanie, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate you. It's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're on Alpha. We're going to continue on Alpha. Wait, is this? Yeah, we need to go straight, Alpha, not Charlie. Cap, what's your favorite plane to fly other than the 310? Oh, there's lots, man. Phoenix A320, PMDG 737. I actually was really enjoying flying that 747 after the last update, the Sim Update 13 update. I was actually enjoying it quite a bit. Oh, I took Daisy on a nice walk earlier. I'm sure we'll go on another one. You're from Vancouver. Good to see you, mate. I love Vancouver. One of my favorite cities in Canada. Just have really bad stutters on approach. Figured out is because of ground traffic population using FSLTL models. So anyone in this chat, if you're lagging on approach and data is not set a ground to 0. There you go. Traffic, not data. Oh. It's almost your dog's birthday? Very cool. How old are they turning? Ever flown Kenya Airways? Can't say that I have, man. No, I'm sorry. Tyrex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Down the highway in Montreal. We're looking for Alpha 5, chat. Dog's turning 9. Very cool. I do not have rolling cache. Rolling cache is disabled. The only time you should use rolling cache is if you're you don't have a good internet connection. You don't have like unlimited download. That is the only time you would use rolling cache, because what rolling cache does is it basically keeps ortho on a hard drive. Never flown in there, I know. Well, yes, we have. Flown like Morocco and stuff like that. But we barely scratched the surface. Alright, this should be Alpha 5, which it is. Make our left here. Good. Get everything set up. Landing lights are coming on. Runway turnoffs, taxis. Everything is set on now. Go ahead and get our strobe lights on as well. Wing lights, good. Start switches, go to continuous. Auto throttle gets armed. Good. Before takeoff checklist, runway 22 right, inside, outside, good. Flaps 55 green, navigation briefing complete, takeoff warning checked, auto throttle is armed, start switches to continuous, transponder goes TARA. Flight attendants will be seated for departure. Flight attendants have been briefed. Well, let's go ahead and get ready for our departure. Why did I take this intersection? Because it's Alpha 5. If you look at the, it's basically where the runway starts. This is, we're not a big heavy 747, right? We don't need all that extra length. So Alpha 5 is good for like the 737s, the A320s, those types of airplanes, right? Cool, sounds are going up. Enjoy, friends. Throttles to 40%. Chrono is on. Toga. Slight nose down pressure. Takeoff power is set.
Speed alive.
Thank you.
80 knots.
Cross check.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Time power's in. Nose down. Engage VNAV. gear. Flaps up 1. Might have been a little ambitious on my flaps there, but we're okay. That wind is causing issues. Standard barrel. Up on 220, we'll go flaps clean. Alright, let's plug up our cruise altitude, 34,000 feet. Is in. Sounds can come back slightly. Beautiful. Coming through those clouds. It's absolutely fantastic. Cloud surfing. I can't get used to the HUD, Johan. Maybe if I forced myself to use it, I could get used to it, but I just can't get used to it. It seems more distracting than anything. Like, I have no problem, like, looking down and, you know, maintaining speed and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to doing that. All right, 9,500 feet. Autopilot 1's coming on. Back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Nice departure. Get some beautiful sunrise. Actually, hold on. Let's get a few of these lights off. Retractables, good. Nose light, good. Wing light, good. Start switches, good. There's 10,000 feet, so we're going to increase speed as well. Beautiful. I don't know about that, Rob. It's maybe. Who knows, dude? Who knows, man? I feel like there's still a lot more that comes to it than that, right? Beautiful departure, though. How much is my entire setup? So what are we talking? Are we talking like PCs, monitors, peripherals, stream PC, microphones, cameras? Like, are we talking the whole entire setup? Or are we just talking like the gaming PC with like the Thrustmaster yoke and pedals? Entire gaming setup? I don't know. We're probably up to like $7,500. $8,000, something around there probably, but that's everything. That's 2 computers, 3 monitors, you know, microphones, audio mixers, audio interfaces, 4K cameras, that's everything. Lights, floodlights, green screen, that's everything. If you're talking about just like gaming PC and setup, for like 4,000, 4,000 to 5,000. I find the 787 the HUD works better. I don't know why, but the PFD on the 787 is hard to read unless I zoom in. I don't know. Like I said, I never really got used to the whole HUD. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could teach myself it, but yeah. The HUD needs to get used to. Sure, but once you get used to it, it's super easy. Okay. What I don't like, however, is the airlines forcing pilots to use it. I see 100% how it can be more distracting than useful. Yeah, WestJet. WestJet's one of those companies. They're forcing their pilots to use it right now. Kind of crazy. Beautiful views out there. Studies show it results in less crashes. Yeah, lights can go off past 10,000. So Jacob, I'm just FYI, I'm taking part in World Flight, Jacob. In the next, within a month, I'll be down there for World Flight. So I'm using World Flight SOPs as I'm going to be flying in a full 737 simulator for one whole week, flying around the world with a bunch of other great content creators and people within the community. So their SOP is 18,000 feet. A lot of American airlines turn their lights off at 18,000 feet. So I am with you on that. 99% of the time, I turn my lights off at 10,000 feet. I'm just trying to drill this into my brain because for the last 6 years, I've been turning off landing lights at 10,000 feet. So to have to do it at 18,000 feet is a little bit strange to me now. So there you go. Now we're at 18,000 feet. Landing lights and runway turnoffs can come out. And there you go. Look at how nice we look now. Just stopped by to say hi. Almost midnight here. Early day tomorrow. Good night. Rohit, take care, man. Appreciate you, dude. 90% of the UK is 10,000 feet. I would agree with you. I feel like most airlines in North America are the same. But there are a few airlines that keep them until 18,000 feet. I'm not sure why. It's in the SOPs. I wouldn't be able to explain it to you. But yeah. Flight level 18 for American flights or Europeans. It depends. It's SOP. Every airline is going to be different. Yeah. Cap, Google now says you're worth 100K. Like I said, take those numbers as a grain of salt, my man. Those numbers as a grain of salt. Do you know that there are no entries in the FARs or cars that require landing lights beyond any altitude? Really? Interesting. Hey, Cap, those eyebrows action windows, how do you get them? Nope, they're not. They're just there because it's I've basically tricked the camera. This camera is here, but if you want to turn them on, you can easily turn them on. You just turn it on in the settings. You go down to the FMC. It's in the settings somewhere. PMDG setup and then aircraft. Like you said, it's all SOPs. Got you. Checklists are also very inconsistent. As you said, every airline is different. 100%. Yeah. That's why I always, like somebody will come in here and be like, well, I talked to a real airline captain and he told me lights off at 10,000. And it's like, yeah, cool. I'm not doubting that, but that's for his airline. How many hundreds of airlines are out there, right? Every airline has a different SOP, standard operating procedure, right? So, and that's why I laugh. Do you guys remember a couple months ago, some guy came in here and said I have to stop naming my streams real world ops because I'm not following every single airline's SOP. This guy wanted me to learn every airline that I ever flew, their SOP, in order to call it real world ops. Not the same aircraft, same airports, same gates like I try and do, but apparently I have to learn SOPs for every single SOP. All companies have different SOPs, correct. Impossible to learn every single SOP. You're doing it wrong. How are you, Mopar? Good to see you, man. Or when Will wanted the same registration as the used IRL. Was that Will that wanted that one? I don't know, man. Do you use checklists? I usually don't, Jacob. I'm using the checklist right now because, again, this is my world flight checklist. So that's why I'm using this. It's our world flight checklist. So that's the checklist that I'm using. Most of the time, no, I don't. It's a quick way to get fired from every airline, Cap. Exactly, right? Yeah. The real pilot would monitor their instruments, not watching out the window. What kind of pilot are you? I know. Sorry, apologize. Ahmed, how are you, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Worst digital checklists on any planes are now different because of that as well. So No way the 737, 74, 78 checklist can work for everyone. True. Yeah. Sorry if you had to answer this, but what is World Flight? It's a charity event where we fly around the world in 1 week. You can put !WF in chat, and Nightbot should provide a command for World Flight. You can go read up all about it. You can see who the team is. Here, I'll click on it. It's been a while since we've kind of taken a look at it. Flight was first conceived in 2021 primary as means of raising awareness and funding for the Royal Flying Doctor Service. The World Flight event itself staged on the first Sunday in November each year, commencing at approximately 11 a.m. Australian time and finishing 7 days later, approximately 8 p.m. Australian time as well, attracting multitude of online pilots and air traffic controllers from around the world. World Flight Australia was one of the founding groups of the event, has since taken on the lead role for the event, establishing the route and other conventions used during the event. World Flight consists of a core management team with input sought from participating teams for different simulators. It is in every sense a collaborative effort. Our World Flight team SoCal crew will be operating under Delta 8317 during the World Flight events. This event will be live streamed 24 hours a day for 7 consecutive days. If you're interested in joining the team, you can contact one of our World Flight representatives on our Discord server for more information. So here's the crew. We've obviously got Mark, the owner. We've got Mr. Jeff Faviano. We've got Midnight Maverick. I don't know who this idiot is. We've got Captain Geo. We've got John. We've got Paul. Paul's real world JetBlue first officer. Captain, first officer. We've got Civ Ryan, part of the GTA crew. We've got Mike Honcho, he'll be staying with us as well. We've got Doug, we've got Yarrow, we've got Nate, Blue Games, we've got Flyboy, we've got Mr. Daniel Barry, we've got Mark, all friends of the channel. You guys should know every single one of these guys. We've got Liam, we've got Colin, wow, Alfred, Mike, and I think that rounds it. No, I was going to say there is another one. Anthony, Sheer, and Evan. You guys all know Evan. He hosts... that's the main guy for Flight Sim Expo, and Robert, who is a real world captain as well. So that's the team. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. It's going to be a really cool experience. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah. Any IRL pilots going? Yeah, there's a couple guys that will be there. That's one grueling week. It's actually pretty cool, Johan, the way that they have it scheduled, right? So I'm flying, I know that I'm flying Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I get there Saturday evening, I leave Saturday morning. So it is pretty, like, intense as far as, but we actually have a decent team this year. So it's pretty good as far as balancing things. Pilots won't be like overflown. I think I fly like 4 to 6 hours every day for 5 days while I'm there. I'm there for 7 days. I fly for 5 days. So yeah. Doesn't Danbury sound like delicious berries? Yes, delicious berries. That's what we call them on our evening streams. Ikea, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Will you be flying with Jeff? Without the schedule being released, yes. I don't know. Yes, I'm flying with Jeff. I don't know because the schedule's not released yet. Yes, I have a link with Jeff. But yes, that is... Shh, don't tell on me. Yeah, that's the plan. Hey, Cap, I want to say thank you for your streams. They bring me a lot of joy. Really great to have flying the flag for Flight Sim. Here's to FS 2024. Thank you, 3Def. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Will you have the same first officer or do you switch up crews? We switch up crews. Dan and I have a lot of flights together. Dan and I are pretty familiar with one another, so Dan and I have quite a few flights together. Dan will be just doing, I don't think Dan's flying though. I think Dan will just be doing radio and like first officer duties, so he'll be like getting the aircraft set up for me and doing all the flows and that kind of stuff. That'll be Dan's job. I don't think Dan's flying, so on the legs where you see that, I'll probably be flying both legs unless Dan wants to. We'll ask Dan and we'll wait to see. And then yes, as it stands right now, without the official schedule released, the unofficial schedule, I am flying with 2 other people throughout World Flight for a 1 day. I know that Jeff and I have quite a busy leg together. I want to kind of keep that one. Again, the schedule is supposed to be released to us tomorrow, and then from tomorrow I can kind of I can start discussing it, and I can kind of start showing you the schedule, and then we can start planning accordingly. So yeah, I know that Jeff and I have a leg together, and Maverick and I have a leg together. There, I said it. I don't care. Unless things have changed. Again, I haven't got the finalized roster and whose flights are getting, but when I saw the mock-up of it, Jeff and I had a really fun and cool leg, and Maverick and I are finishing off on Friday as well, doing a leg together, I think down in Australia or something like that. So yeah, Jeff Faviano. Are there any after parties planned or a meetup with y'all? No, I don't think so, man. It's not that type of event. If you want to do like the meetups and like dinners and stuff like that, that's going to be for FS Expo down in Vegas in June. Why in your 737 when it's in VNAV it'll blow through the altitude? I'm not sure, but it definitely shouldn't do that. Shouldn't be blowing through altitudes. No. Alright, there we go. Cruise altitude. Beautiful. Look at that sunrise right behind the wing. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, and we are en route to Amsterdam. Shouldn't be too long of a flight, to be honest with you. I do think we're getting a little bit of a quartering headwind. Yeah, a little bit of a quartering headwind. It may start to tail off a little bit as we continue the flight, but I think for the most part we're going to get that quartering headwind. Top of descent looks like it is in 110 miles. So there we go. Is the APU bleed on? No, APU bleed is off. Why would you assume that the APU bleed was on? Oh, you're asking if that's causing your VNAV issues? That shouldn't cause your VNAV issues. If you're having VNAV issues, something probably tells me, do you have a cost index set? Sorry, I was just loading up our wins for the arrival. Yeah, you should. You should have a cost index and a cruise altitude. If you don't have a cost index or a cruise altitude, it'll probably end up blowing through your restrictions or something like that. That beauty. Why don't you go be a real pilot? Do you know how expensive it is, Jacob, here in Canada to become a real pilot? You're looking at probably about $160,000. I don't really feel like going into $160,000 of debt at my age, at the lifestyle and life that I have already. Yeah, just not worth it for me, man. And you know what, though, dude? That's perfectly fine. You can be fully interested and invested in flight sim and not want to be a real-world pilot, right? Think about all the benefits from like what I get to do right now, right? I'm in my living room. I have my dog right here. I don't have to travel. I have, property that I bought with my fiance, right? So there's lots of other things, right, that go onto it. It's not just, I'm not an 18 or 19-year-old kid with no, with no responsibilities, right, that I can just go and do that. So, yeah. That's mad. The UK EasyJet and Jet2 fully funded. Yes and no. Obviously, it's not just as that easy. There's cadet programs, which are incredibly difficult to get into, and then at that you are basically signing your life away for 10 years because you have to pay that money back, and you can only work for that airline for the first 10 years. So yeah, sure, you're not cash out of pocket spending $150,000. You still are probably losing more than that because your pay is going to suffer from that. It's just, yeah, it's not as simple and easy as you would think it would be, man. Do you think I should sim brief for my yes, that's the easiest way for sure. There you go, Captain Dom. Wish you all the best, man. We love FS, but becoming a pilot in my second option after aeronautical engineer. Very cool, man. If you're a real pilot, you could put Will and Ted on a no-fly list and use packs to get to beat them up or detain them. Nice. LAX, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope you're all well, man. Do you know what's the software running behind the sim at World Flight, for example, P3D or X-Plane? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator, Randy, and then the aircraft itself, I believe, is I forget the name of the company that it runs off of, but it's pretty damn cool, man. If we go look at the sim, World Flight, I think I can just go home. Is this home or does this show me? Yeah, so here's the sim, and it's pretty insane, dude. Here's the sim. This is what it looks like. This is with it running Microsoft Flight Sim. It's like got like a 190-degree wrap screen. Apparently the pictures aren't loading. Okay, but anyways, you can kind of see. You can go to the website. You can look for yourself. But it's a full 737 simulator. That's what it looks like out the windows. I mean, those are the visuals you're going to get to see. I know that we're like working on getting payware airports or great quality freeware airports for every destination. I know that we have a development crew that's working on. It's even got like the look at that. Look how crazy that is. It's even got the little like flight attendant area. But yeah, that's what it looks like out the window. Obviously, that's through a camera as well, so it's going to be a little more clear when you're viewing it in real life. But I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that picture right there. It's simply incredible. It's going to be so damn cool. It's going to be really, really great. Really, really cool. It's going to be an awesome experience. And again, we're live streaming the entire thing. So it'll be up here on my channel as well, the entire thing. I'm guessing they use PMDG? No. It's professional. It's using, I forget what it is. It's the same one like the home cockpit one. I forget what the name of it is, but it's a, I'm trying to think. Not at something solutions, flight deck solutions or something like that. What call sign is KLM? KLM. Is this fly with rookies? Yeah, that's rookies, man. Flight deck solutions. That's what I think it is. Yeah. And it's running on like it's the actual like Boeing flight model, right? It's the aircraft is running externally from the simulator. The simulator is only there for visuals. The actual aircraft and all of the data and the flight model, that's all running external, and it's a proprietary. You have to buy that, and it's fairly expensive to buy that. So yeah, it's not P3D. It's not like the Zebo mod or anything like that. No. It's running the professional series flight model, and yeah. That could be why Noah, yeah, that would cause it. Where can I find official checklist you use? Alex, unfortunately the one that I have is not available. I'm sure if you look hard enough though, wink wink, nudge nudge, you can probably find one. Yeah. VRAM, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Been a hot minute, my friend. Good to see you, man. Says, what's up, Cap? Long time no see. Thought of stopping by for a quick minute. Hope you're doing well. VRAM, good to see you, man. Thank you for your 46 months as a first class member. I appreciate you, man. 2 more months, you got your 5-year badge, dude. Sorry, your 4-year badge. 4-year badge coming up, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. KLM Royal Dutch Airline, correct. Yeah, that's the full name, right? Thanks for the great content. Can't be a member, but have been watching it since 2018-ish and love it. Hey, man, thanks for being here. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. We are 55 miles from top of descent. Can't wait to see good old frames in EHAM. Yeah, it's going to be spectacular. Look at the views down there. It's beautiful right now. A little bit of high layer clouds up here. What was the Mentha report for EHAM? Let's see what the winds are doing. Do you think RTX 2070, i7 9700K and 32 gigs of RAM is good for Microsoft? Yes. I wouldn't say stream off that, but yes, you're fine. Winds are 300 at 4, so we're perfectly fine with runway 27 for our arrival. Kick was back from World Flight and wants to invest in flight dynamic software. It sounds like a plan. Dude, I don't think I would make it out alive of that conversation with the fiance. With everything that we have planned and going on at the farm, it's just not in the cards, man. I gotta get a house built out there, dude. Like, I can't be spending 200 grand and taking out loans for getting full 737 setups, man. I need to legitimately buy/build a house and put that on the property. I have 36 acres of land just sitting there. There's a farm on it and a barn and a track and a bunch of other stuff, but there's no actual house. So the house needs to be built. That's probably the plan over the next couple of years. I have not Litos. No, I don't have a GSX profile for it. I'll add it for probably the next time we fly in and out. Yeah. Just started flying X-Plane 12 again. Absolutely love the physics and the smooth FPS in comparison with Microsoft. Thinking about buying the X-Craft E190. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Grow weed, fund a house for flight sim. Profit. We fly Rovi Emmy for Christmas? Probably, yeah. Would be an interesting talk. Hey, wife, so no house. We're getting a 737 or an A320. We can sleep in there. Yeah, that would go over real well. Like I said, I don't think I'd be making it out of that one alive, unfortunately. Unfortunately. All right, we need to be RTIP for what we're going to aim for about 7,000 at RTIP. You know what? Let's bug that up right now. Let's go legs and RTIP. We're going to go 250 slash. We'll go 8,000. We'll meet right in the middle. 8,000 at RTIP. We'll execute that. Good. That might change our descent. Just a little bit. 31 miles till descent. There we go. You ever fly to Austin again? Yeah. If you want to see a flight to Austin, join the Discord. Throw that into the flight suggestion channel, man. That is the easiest way, for sure. Hey, Cap, did you get an FPS loss while flying in or looking down at high-level clouds? Yes, and if you look at your GPU, if you have like some type of GPU, you'll see that your GPU usage goes through the roof. There is these high layer clouds absolutely destroy my GPU. Yes. Is Paro on the plan for later this year? Paro. Maybe. Yes. Maybe. We'll see. Probably actually will, because don't they take the 319? We could take the 320, but I'm pretty sure Duke Air, they have a bunch of 319s as well that they take into there, right? So that could be a fun route. Taking the 319 into Paro. I feel like that's a little bit of a better location for a 319. That'd be fun. Do you have a video of your full sim? I don't have a full sim, no. I'm going to a full sim. And if you would like to see it, put exclamation point WF. Phoenix release party for the 319. We'll see, man. I mean, dude, there's so many things coming up right over the next little bit for me. We've got World Flight coming up in like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, so crazy. Bhutan flies the 319. Got you. Okay. That could be a good one. And Drew Care, but I prefer Bhutan. Okay. So we can find a good airport that they fly in of. 17 miles from descent. Let's bug up 8,000 feet, which will be our initial descent. Got ready to go. Good. 8,000 feet is in. We'll be ready for descent. And we can come down here, we can actually forecast our descent winds. So if we go to descent, forecast, load, we've already got them ready. We did that before. There's our descent winds. We'll execute that. Good. And then what was our QNH? I forget. I'm buying anything Phoenix? Yes. What's good, Cap? Hope you have a nice flight. Thank you, JJ. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a great day as well. What's crazy, too, is hopefully by 2024, we'll have the 319, the 321, the 310, and the A300 and the 777. Yes, correct. There's so many airplanes that are about to release. It's crazy, man. We're about to go from starved to nice and full for a little bit. And I think having access to a 319, a 321, and A300 should hold us over. And the MD-11. Don't forget about the MD-11. That should hold us over until we get PMDG 777, hopefully Q1 next year and stuff. So I take off from Kathmandu, both Druk and Bhutan fly out of there to Paro. Okay, cool. I can't wait for the 300, man. The A300 by Any Builds, dude. Like I said, man, in my opinion, the best hand-flying airplane is the Any Builds A310. It is so good. So good, especially with the yoke, with the pendular yoke system. Man, the flare, just the way you're flying it, it is just incredible. It's so good. Is it payware? No, the Any Builds 310 is free, man. Comes with the simulator. You just have to download it through the marketplace. Pilot Unknown celebrating 11 months. Is 11 whole months. Cheers to you, man. Getting ready to represent for a full year. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support as a first class member. Thank you, man. Are you on live time? No, I'm not on live time. We flew live time on the way to Copenhagen, and we did an early morning departure here for the return flight. So it's early morning. No printer. That's it. Not interested. The A300 will be payware, I think. Yes, the A300 will be payware. I think the A320 Neo is going to be freeware, but the A300, it will be payware, yes. All right, there we go. Descending. Back down into Amsterdam. Thank you again, pilot. Appreciate you, my man. All right, let's work on some stuff. We are planning for the ILS runway 27, so we can get some frequencies and stuff plugged in. So 11155. 11155. Good. 11155. Left side, right side. Good. Front course will be 266. Good. Good. I'll put our auto brake down to 3, and then we're looking for minimums 188. It's actually below sea level. How crazy is that? 188 or 200 on the radio. 188. Good. Cool. Set 188 over here as well. Be good pilots. 188. Cool. Good. And then transition altitude, I believe it was 7,000? Or is it more? Transition altitude's 3,000. 3,000 feet on transition altitude. All right. Good. And it was 1020, which we can arm right now. We can kind of bug up and get ready. 1020. Good. All right, cool. Favorite cut of steak? Probably a ribeye. Closely followed by a New York strip, closely followed by a tenderloin or fillet. I guess it depends. Ribeye probably number one always, and then I think it's probably a tie between a fillet, a tenderloin, and a New York strip. But I gotta go with ribeye, I think. Ribeye is definitely the most tender, the juiciest, nice mix of fat with meat. Real good. So what I hear is our good old Cap likes all steak, never eat fish according to the airplane. That's it. I don't mind fish, but no, if I have an option, I'm usually picking like a steak, you know, chicken. So I don't mean to spam, but are you going to do a tour of Amsterdam upon arrival? I'd love to see some of the corporate areas. Cheers. Yes, I will, Jens. I'll do a quick little fly around. If you really want to see it, Jens, I did a whole tour yesterday. We spent like 15, 20 minutes. So if you want to really see like a tour, you can go and watch yesterday. We even flew around the airport. We took off from a taxiway. We did all kinds of weird stuff yesterday. So if you want to see that, you can definitely go and check that out. What are we eating for lunch today? It's a good question. I don't know what I have. I think it's sweet chili salmon with wild rice and edamame, I think. Yeah, I'm rare, medium rare, somewhere in the middle. Usually medium rare, AJ. Medium rare is the only way to eat the steak. I would agree. Yes. You're eating lunch and dinner? Dangerous? Oh, well, yeah. Because I don't go too crazy, to be honest with you. And like, I got home last night, Dan, and I didn't even look at food last night when I got home. I couldn't even. Do I have a video of your setup? No, I do have pictures up on my Instagram or my Facebook. So you can put exclamation point Insta or exclamation point FB, whatever one you have, Instagram or Facebook, if you want to see pictures. I don't have videos, no. Medium rare is the only way to eat a steak. Yeah, medium rare is good. Medium rare is good. You can eat McDonald's? That's like, I feel like it's, you eat McDonald's only when there's no other options. There's probably so many better options out there. We had a Seat 2A donation earlier. I don't know if Seat 2A is still here. If you're still here, Seat 2A, just wanted to let you know that we are planning to pick you up and drop you off into Tijuana next week. We got some scenery. Magsoft released Tijuana, and it actually looks pretty good. So we'll take you and drop you off at the Hong Kong Club. I hope he's still here. Take you, drop you off, and give you a couple hours to kind of hang out. But I'm actually excited. Tijuana, we got some good Mexico scenery, kind of add to our list. It's been a while since we've done some Mexican ops. I don't know if we're going to fly from... I know there's some flights from like San Jose down to Tijuana and stuff like that. That's the initial one that I was thinking. We're going to be flying Airbus next week. So we'll have to do either Viva Airbus or we'll be doing Volaris. But I'm pretty sure I think they do from Sacramento too, which could be fun. Sacramento down to Tijuana. So McDonald's is Cap's dirty little secret. Again, I don't really eat that much McDonald's. I'll crave, sometimes I'll crave McDonald's, and it's usually like a Big Mac meal. That's usually what I crave. But I can't even remember the last time I had McDonald's. It's been months and months and months since I had McDonald's. I used to like their chicken sandwich that they had for a while. That was in COVID though, Dan. That wasn't like recently. That was all through COVID. What's the what's that chicken sandwich they have up here? The McCrispy, I think it is. At BK, you can have it your way. BK's good. Yeah, the fiance and we'll go get some Whopper Wednesdays. They have Whopper Wednesday here in Canada. A&W's Cap's other dirty little secret. A&W, dude, that Nashville hot chicken sandwich, that shit's like crack. If you live in Canada, I know I've heard A&W is not very good in the US, and it's not like considered one of the better options. But if you live in Canada, you know that A&W is delicious. If you're in Canada, go get the Nashville hot chicken sandwich at A&W. You will not be disappointed, I promise. You won't be. You won't be at all. It's so good. Like, dangerously good. Buttermilk chicken sandwich is good also. It's a good one. Yeah. Volaris has more flights to and from Tijuana. Okay. The beefy nacho burrito at Taco Bell will be hitting. We don't really have Taco Bell's not really like that crazy up here, man. It really isn't. We have some Taco Bells. They're attached to KFC here, but they're not. I can't say that I've really ever, other than like maybe being drunk going through the drive-through younger when I was younger, getting like a Taco Supreme or something. Even the plane is saying that it wants a chicken sandwich. Popeye's chicken sandwich is also super underrated. Here's the thing though, Jarvis. Do they put pickles on their sandwich? And this is why I love the A&W, because you get like the sweet, the spicy, and then that they have it on like the different bread at A&W. So you get the they're the bread and butter pickles. Ooh, are they the sweet pickles or are they dill pickles, Jarvis? That's the big thing. They have to. It's got to be the sweet pickles, man. On that chicken sandwich, has to be. Chipotle for Mexican. We have like one Chipotle here. Yes, for pickles. Yeah, but are they dill or sweet pickles? Yes, either dill pickles. No, you can't, man. That ruins it. You need the bread and butter pickles, man. That's what makes the true chicken sandwich. It has to be, because you got to get that spicy from the chicken, and then that sweet relief from the bread and butter pickles. If you don't know what bread and butter pickles are, they're like sweet pickles. What should I do if I don't have Navigraph sub and I just want to get better at approaches? There's a bunch of free options out there. You can use ChartFox. It's a free one, man. What's the big deal? They're all just pickles? I'm telling you, dude, sweet pickles. Like I just explained, it completely transforms the sandwich. You have the spicy chicken, and then you cut it with the sweetness and the acidity of the pickles. It works. If you've never had it, trust. Trust. Can't wait to buy EHAM tomorrow. Nice. Yes, finally good EHAM. It's awesome, man. What are you sending me over here, Daniel? The spicy Chipotle chicken and cheddar? I'm not much of a breakfast like sandwich guy from any of the fast foods. I like just like plain stuff, like cereal or like Rice Krispies or something. I don't know. No pickles, please. Oh, man, I got super hungry from all of this convo. Yes, welcome to my streams, where half of the time we're talking about food and what we're gonna eat and what we're gonna make. There's one Europe city you'd visit. Which would it be? I don't know. I have to look. I'd have to look. Whatever has the most history and could offer me the best experience. I don't know. White Castle breakfast, all other fast food places. I've never had White Castle in my life, AJ. Not in my life. Again, one of those places where I've heard it's like super mid. Super mid. I wonder if there's any White Castle out in California. Or are they just dominated by In-N-Out and Shake Shack? Would you visit Copenhagen? I would love to. Yes. Seems like a really, really cool city. Take the bridge over to Sweden as well. Jesus Christ, Daniel Berry. Turning on a food combo again, making me hungry for some Chick-fil-A. Oh, dude. Top tier, man. Chick-fil-A. Really missed the McDonald's McRib. Oof. Now you're taking it back, dude. I haven't had a McRib in probably like 15, 20 years. Not even joking. Didn't they bring them back here for a while ago? Maybe I had one then. I feel like they brought them back. It was always just such a mess, dude. A McRib with onions and pickles. And McRib sauce. Man. That ain't even rib. Who even knows what that is. Is the A300 from AnyBuilds coming this year? Yes, they have announced that it will be out before the end of the year, which is always great. Always great. Chat, for my fix rings, can I put EHAM 27? Is that how that works? No. How do I do this? I've already messed this up. EHAM 27/15? No, that doesn't work. How do I do that, chat? I always forget, and I have to remember how to do this. just put runway 27. Is that all it is? 27. Okay, so you only have to put the runway. 27/15. Invalid entry. No, you have to put a fix in, don't you? Just put... No, I tried to put EHAM 27. It didn't work. Just put runway 27. Okay. And then /15/10/5. Okay. I thought you had to do EHAM as well. That might be for the Airbus. I think for Airbus you have to do that. Anyway, there's 15, there's 10, there's 5. Good. Thank you. EHAM 27. No, I think that's for Airbus, Ben. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Airbus you have to put the EHAM 27. I think for this you can just put runway 27 because it knows. It takes it off of the fix. In Airbus you do. Gotcha. Okay. Those should have been on. That should have been on. Those should be on. That should be on. Good. Let's do our approach checklist or descent checklist. Altimeters, we've got 1020 set. We'll call it cross-checked. Minimums, 188 set and cross-checked. Landing data, we're going flaps 30, 148 plus 5, so 153 on the V approach speed again. Approach briefing complete. Auto brakes as required. We've got 3 set. Seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization panel is checked, and recall is checked as well. Descent checklist complete. Approach checklist. Flight nav instruments are complete. Nav cabin notification. Flight attendants leaving seated for arrival. Complete. And altimeters, call it 1020 set and cross checked. I'm just going to set them now. 1020 set and cross checked. Good. Cool. For Airbus, it's the ICAO code, then the number. Gotcha. We'll learn one day, Jot. Don't worry. We'll learn one day. The easy way is to click on the leg page, runway 27, then core/distance, like 271, 15, and so on.
Don't eat the tacos at the Hong Kong club. There's a better taco stand just down the block we can stumble to after getting long time. Also, the Mexican Coke is export only. The Coke there has HFCS, but the AU is top notch.
Fuck my life, dude. I feel like so many people don't know what you were saying there, but yeah. Jesus Christ. The Mexican Coke is export only. The Coke there has HFC. What's HFC? Do I even know what that is? Jesus Christ. Goes the yayo is top notch. Ay. Yo cap squeaky mic arm, WD-40. I'm gonna order a new mic boom. That's what's gonna happen. We're getting a new one here momentarily, don't you worry. I'm gonna order one. They're expensive. I'm waiting for one to come up on sale. Alright, what's happening? Okay, everything's looking good there, everything's set. Okay, beautiful. We need to intercept this fucking guy. High fructose corn syrup. Wait, they use high fructose corn syrup in... No, Mexican Coke uses sugar cane, does it not? Isn't that why it's so much better? You need to be at 2,000 for Tidvo. Yeah, Mexican Coke is made with real cane sugar. Yeah, that's why it's so good. The high fructose corn syrup is the cancer causing. Everybody's wondering why everybody has cancer. Sugar cane is top notch. What's up with Smitty? Haven't seen him in a while. He's busy, man. He's retired, dude. He's living that retired life. He's barely home anymore, man. He's out and about. He has a brand new hobby, train spotting. He's absolutely obsessed with trains. I blame Mopar, dude. For once, we're not blaming Dan. We're actually blaming Mopar, dude. But yeah, he's just hardly around anymore, man. I still see him in the Discord. Like, I still have conversations with him and stuff, but he's just, yeah. Blame Mopar, yeah. Hashtag blame Mopar. Not blame Dan. Wait, no blame Dan? I know. For the first time, we are not blaming Dan. Mexican Coke where we get here is export only and it's cane sugar, but the Coke that you get in Mexico is high fructose. Damn, really? I didn't know that. That's crazy. I did not know that. Interesting. So they export the good stuff and then they keep that. Yeah. If you want to use real world gate for this flight, it was C11 today. One with a few Marshall gates at EHAM. Cool. Thank you, Niels. We'll plan that. GSX. I think we can set it up now. EHAM and Charlie 11. We'll go KLM. Thank you. We departed out of Charlie 18. A marshaller has been dispatched on site. He's probably like, you guys haven't even landed yet. The more you know. Smitty is chasing choo-choos. He is, man. Yeah. When do you think the Aerosoft 330 will come? A bit boring by now. I've always said, man, don't hold your breath, dude. I feel like we're going to be waiting months and months and months. I don't think that this airplane is coming out before the end of the year. And if it does come out before the end of the year, it's going to come out riddled with bugs. But I think I hope that they understand that they cannot make the way that they have waited now. They've made people wait way too long for this already. I think we can all agree. I don't think they can make people wait any longer and release an airplane that is riddled with bugs. It'll just be the end of Aerosoft. People won't buy the product. People just won't be interested, right? And I already think there's probably a lot of people that are already on the fence. I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, we're not buying this until we see content from it and we see people flying it because we just don't trust it. You can do that with GSX. You can. Yeah. The right way, the Aerosoft way. It's crazy, man. Oh, it's not going to surprise me. Like I said, it won't surprise me as Aerosoft just releases it riddled with bugs. It honestly will not surprise me. But for their sake and for the sake of hobbyists out there that are going to buy that, I feel bad. Go Flaps 1. It's going to be a pretty quick, the way that I've got our vectors going here, it's going to be pretty quick. So I'm going to set everything up now. We're going to bring our speed back down to 210. Approach speed we've got in here, 153 is what we're looking for. We're basically on glide path right now, so we're going to keep this as much as we can. So if we can keep slowing down, it's going to be perfect. We are going to get a replay of this as well. I will do the recording. Flying an X-plane from Copenhagen to EHAM, much turbulence. Ooh, interesting. What are you using for your weather? I mean, Randy, that's another great question. How long has that trailer been out? That trailer's probably been out for, what, 6 to 8 months now? I agree. And again, it's this... I think what you're seeing from a lot of these developers is they're announcing these projects way too early because they're concerned that somebody else is going to come in and make an airplane. I think that's what it is. I think Aerosoft making that Aviation Lads thing that they made 6 months ago, 8 months ago, however long it's been, was exactly that. It's a prime example of a company saying, well, you know what, we're probably, a year away from release, but we don't want anybody else to make an A330 from now until then, so we're going to make this crazy detailed trailer in hopes that it deters anybody from making another A330. So I don't know, man. Like I said, there's so many questionable things coming from the Aerosoft camp. You just don't even... Who knows at this point, man? Who knows? Localizer captured. Let's go to armor approach. We're still descending 2,750 feet per minute. We're doing well. We should cap glide slope here in a sec. We are 9 miles out. Going to bring the speed to 180. We'll go gear down as soon as we intercept here. I'll bug this to 500 feet per minute. We'll go gear down and bug up flaps 15 once we glide slope intercept. There's 2,500. Good. Sounds up. I'd settle for some fixes to the CRJ at this point. Yeah, it's like who knows? Who even knows with that airplane, man, to be honest with you. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Here comes glide slope. Look at the football stadium. Where? Oh, right there. Ooh, fancy. Alright, gear down. Flaps 15 degrees. Speed 170. Most of our lights on. Good. Landing checklist will be next. Let's go flaps 25 degrees. We'll bug up final approach speed 153. Coming up on 1,800 feet. They're scent marking the car marketplace to scare off competition. I don't doubt it. Doubt it one bit. Alright, we're recording. Everything's looking good. Beautiful. We're all set up. We're all looking good. Can you show the landing lights from outside? The landing lights from outside. There you go, man. Good. Cool. Yo, cam's coming on. Enjoy the arrival, guys. Catch you all down on the ground. My airplane. My throttles. Right. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down. 3 green. Flaps 30-30 indicated. Ground spoilers armed. Green light. Engine start switches are over to continuous. Which they are. Landing checklist complete.
1,000.
Check. Your airport. That wind, though. Kind of going all over the place right now. Just switch sides of the runway.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Cursors, nose down gently. Decelerating. That was a nice one. "60 knots, reverser stowed." We'll hit the high speed here to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Amsterdam. Beautiful approach. Very happy with that one. And we're going over to the Charlie gates. Gonna make a big old left turn here. We're up over here somewhere. Yes. Good. We'll make our second left up here. Onto Bravo. Good. Ground spoilers. Flaps. Heading lights. Runway turnoffs. Strobes. Wing lights. APU spooling. Good, good. And we'll go all the way down here. Going up into there. Cool. Stop our recording. We'll watch the replay here in a minute. How's the scenery on FPS? You can see my FPS right down here in the bottom right corner. Very good. Very good considering the size of this airport, just how big it is and how much there's going on. It's good. And this is after the simulator has been running for over 3 hours and we've done return flights. I always find I get way better performance on the first leg of flights than I do on on the return leg, so keep that in mind as well. I don't know if I'm just noticing that, or who knows, I may be going crazy. After landing checklist, start switches are required. Flaps are up. Speed brake is down. Radar is off after landing checklist complete. Just depart the airport and I'm getting cabin pressure alarms in the 737. What do I do? You should turn on your packs and you should make sure you have your pressurization. Make sure you have your cruise altitude set into that. Why do your landing lights look different? You have the thing that you can push down and turn all the lights on. Yes, so you can change that in the settings, Patrick. There's multiple different variants of like landing lights that you can use. This is without VATSIM, correct? Yes. This is correct. Then we'll stop the clock. An hour and 3 minutes, probably closer to about an hour and 1 minute, an hour and 2 minutes or something like that. Good flight. I had fun with that one, chat. Really good day of flying. Beautiful scenery. Finally. Finally. Get some proper Amsterdam. Man. Feels good. Feels good, man. Feels good. Let's zoom in here. We're going Charlie 11. Should be right on the corner there. Should be nice, easy for us to get into. Now we need a proper DFW and an SFO. Oh, there's a lot. There is a lot. There's many of them that we're looking for, to be honest with you. We need, yeah, you're right. A proper SFO would be great. Yeah. Cap, have a happy Thanksgiving feast. See you on the next flight. Yes, I will see you on Thursday. Thursday will be the next stream. Oh, we have the parking brake bug. Don't mind me. Thursday afternoon and evening. Yes. I'm back in the Airbus next week. Should be fun. And a proper EDDF. Yes, Aerosoft's making a Frankfurt, so I know it's Aerosoft. MSP for sure. For sure, for sure. Guys, if you haven't done so and you are enjoying this, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Hopefully we reached our goal of 300 likes. If we did, are we able to hit 350 likes before the end of the stream? That would be absolutely fantastic. Do me a huge solid if you haven't done so already. I think this is our gate right here. Look at that, Charlie 11. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and taxi light can go off. Don't need to blind anybody. Get ourselves parked up at the gate, and then we'll get ready to watch our replay. And I'll do a little bit of a, while we're doing a little bit of deboarding, I'll go and do a little showcase of the scenery. If you, there's a couple people that wanted to see the scenery, so we'll go have a look-see at the scenery. But regardless of performance and regardless of any, this is far better than the option that we have in the default handcrafted. So for that, I am happy to properly have an Amsterdam. All right, park brake is on. Good. Let them up. Shut them down. Good. Let's do our flows. Off, 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 off. Off, off, off. Open. Good. 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 Shutdown checklist. Parking brake is set. Fuel pump switches as required. Seatbelt signs are off. Window heat as required. Probe heat is auto. Anti-ice off. Electric hydraulic pumps are off. Air conditioning panel is set. Anti-collision light is off. Engine start levers are cut off. Transponder is standby. Parking checklist. Shutdown checklist complete. Beautiful. There we have it. We'll go GSX. Operate jet bridge. There it goes. GSX. Request deboarding. There it goes. Beautiful. Cool. Great flight, friends. Had a lot of fun today. That was awesome. I've got a quick little bit of time here. We'll do a quick tour of the scenery. Let me go ahead and bring my camera all the way up as fast as we can. Here is the Amsterdam scenery. Again, if you want to see like a little bit more of an in-depth look at it, I did this yesterday as well. KLM Cargo. Imagine having the MD-11 too when TFDI releases the MD-11. Yep, some KLM Cargo. They still fly the MD-11, don't they? I think they do. Hopefully they do. The bridges are actually done properly. This was a big thing that I pointed out yesterday. The bridges are actually done, and the cars go actually under the roads, you know. The cars go under, and then they pop out this way. It's quite nice. It's not some absolute clusterfuck, and it's not shitty textures either. It's actually done properly. So kudos to them. All the bridges actually are really well done. We've got all the canals as well. All the bridges are properly well done. You've got another bridge right here as well that goes over the roadway. That bridge is done properly. There's another one over here as well where it kind of goes over a roadway and a canal. So there you go. Again, this one's done properly. Kudos to them. Yeah. The scenery is great. I think at this point we all know FlyTampa and their quality, right? I don't think anybody questions their quality. I think one of the things that's come up the most for me with FlyTampa is their airport layouts. They tend to make older scenery, so like a scenery that, you know, maybe the airport layout in 2015 or 2017 or 2018. That's been the big concern that people have brought up with me with FlyTampa. But I mean, listen, unless the airport has drastically changed in a couple years, I really don't mind that. I'm okay with an airport layout from 2017 if nothing has changed, right? So that's one of the big things. 747 KLM. Okay, well, that's still damn good, especially now that the 747 is good. But I mean, look at that. I mean, look at the pictures. Look at some of the modeling, the texturing. It's all on par with what we would expect from FlyTampa. And I mean, quality is great. FPS seems to be good enough. We're constantly in the 40s down there. So we went too far away. It's gonna make everything disappear. But yeah, I think it's perfectly fine for what you get. I think it's great. Let's go GSX. We'll go ahead and restart the Kutal script. I definitely think it's worth it. If you're a fan of flying in and out of Amsterdam, I think it's worth it personally. I don't think it's going to be going on sale anytime soon, as it just came out as well. But I do think that it is worth it. Like I said, if you fly in and out of Amsterdam, you want to do some KLM ops. There's a bunch of ops in here, man. Everybody flies in and out of here, right? I mean, I think it'll be even better once we have some of our long haul options as well. I think it'll be absolutely crazy, right? So let's get those on. Let's get those on. That's on. That's on. Good. That's all good. Cool. We'll go ahead and watch the replay. We'll wait for the flaps to come all the way back down. How would you rate it? 1 out of 10? Probably giving it in the 8s, mid 8s, 8.5. Somewhere around there, probably. It's FlyTampa, dude. I absolutely love their work. Like I said, there's some people that get upset at FlyTampa, but I actually think as far as scenery development go, did it take too long to design this airport? Absolutely. But at the same rate, I mean, this is day one. I haven't really noticed any bugs or any crazy issues or something. I think it's worth it. I think we're looking in the 8s as far. I think that's a fair rating. I think that's what it should be worth. But again, that's just me. Who knows? Other people may completely disagree with me, so you never know. Cool. Let's watch it from here. Watch the wing views of us coming in. Especially for CTP, I mean, yeah, you have to think that this is definitely going to be on the board for votes every single year, and especially with the ATC here, right? How well of a job they do, so yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate. Without you guys here, none of this is possible. So seriously, thank you all very, very much for supporting the streams. You're extremely kind. 1,000 footers, just past the 1,500 footers. Super happy with that one. Not even really that floaty, to be honest with you. Well in the touchdown zone. 117.096 on the G. We're taking that all day long, my friends. Guys, if you cannot donate using a monetary value but still come to hang out stream after stream and support smashing that thumbs up button, hitting that subscribe button. Thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate it. One more time, to all my Canadian friends, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys are able to stuff your face with some turkey, some ham, whatever it may be. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed our little showcase here of Amsterdam and FlyTampa scenery. It was great. Next week, back in the U.S., as you know, we've got a lot of sceneries to look at next week. We're going to be looking at New San Diego. We're going to be looking at Provo, Utah by Vertical Sim, and we're also going to be taking a look at the Tijuana airport as well. So 3 basic flights of all the streams next week. You know exactly what's going to happen. So it's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. Should be a great time. I will leave you all with some replays now. Have yourselves a great start to the week. Have a great Monday afternoon, Monday evening, whatever it may be. And I will catch you guys all Thursday afternoon, and then again, of course, Thursday evening. Enjoy the replays, friends. See